Yeah. Okay, let me just set this aside. Yes, get all your stuff. You haven't even set up yet. We've been testing audio. Did any of you guys did you guys see that video?
I'm just going to adjust.
10-second video. We've been doing some audio research, so we would love to hear how you guys are hearing us. It's been so much fun. Oh, the audio. I know. So the tests worked. 13 seconds.
Did they say?
Yeah, you guys. Good morning, Patricia. I can hear you in Texas. Hallelujah.
We're yelling loud enough.
Okay, there is a slight change we've made. There's a new cable attached. The microphone is same old. Hey, from Germany and Denver, Colorado and Bermuda. It's so nice to see you guys today. I'm so happy to be coming together right now. It is, yes, Patricia, you made it for the live. I love that. I love it. I love it when you guys can come live, but I always feel like I want to say hey to those guys that are coming later because they've got things on the go and they're so busy. So thank you for coming to catch us anytime. Hello from Denmark. You guys, wait till Jodi makes her appearance. You're going to die.
We were just troubleshooting to the very last second.
Do you feel like it might be is this the height our thing is always? It's good? We haven't changed it? I'm fine with it, but it's like slightly, don't go too low. Too low is really bad. We're still troubleshooting. That's better. We are still troubleshooting. Hello from Italy. Oh, Italy. Oh my goodness. And Ireland. We're doing our romper room hellos. We are the grocery girls. If you're new, welcome. We're actually from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and it is freaking chilly. It is for sure fall.
-1 this morning.
No.
Yep.
Okay, we've actually have snow in the forecast, which is ridiculous. Hello, Hawaii. I'm super jelly. I just said last night to everybody, how great would it be to sit on a beach right now? Go to Hawaii.
You had me at beach.
Or you could go to the Shetland Islands, which would probably be freezing, but there would be sheep and puffins.
I could dress for that.
Yes. Hi, Joyce. In Michigan. OMG, is that the bougie beaver sweater? Somebody said.
Yes, I will talk about it. It's amazing.
I wonder if you've ever taken it off since you got it.
Everybody needs a bougie beaver.
Totally.
I'm just saying.
Totally.
It's going to throw me off this week. We just had Canadian Thanksgiving.
We did.
So yesterday wasn't an official work day, and then today we're podcasting on a Tuesday.
I texted Mom and I said, "Hey, we're going to do our video this morning," and her comment back was, "What the hell?"
I know.
So if you're confused, you are not alone. But we have a reason that we want to come to you guys today because something fun and exciting is coming tomorrow, and we want you to be ready for it. I don't want you to come back and say, "Hey, we didn't know."
Swampscott.
Friends keep friends informed, and that's what's happening.
Where's Swampscott?
I don't know.
If I was to guess, I couldn't even guess.
It's so cute.
Cat B, you're my idol. Boston.
That's so cute. Hello from happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. It was a weird Thanksgiving because we all had our own dinner at our own house.
Yes.
We had COVID Thanksgiving.
Souk BC.
Oh,
good
yay.
morning. It did feel weird.
It felt weird. And it was a ton of work. Who am I kidding? Hey, you should tell because
for 15 minutes,
Jodi, you cooked your first turkey.
I did.
Hey, Miss Georgia. Hello from Georgia.
Okay, I've cooked chickens. We've always gone to our mom's. Mm-hmm. So I've never had to actually cook the bird. But I even cooked it half an hour longer than stuffed turkey said.
Right.
And it was still slightly running baby barely pink.
Nobody wants pink turkey.
So I microwaved it for a minute.
Oh my God.
And
I did the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
I looked at 3 different websites.
And mine wasn't even stuffed, but it was freaking gorgeous. It was brown and crispy on the outside, and it was delicious. So
the really good thing about an undercooked turkey is it's not dry.
Georgia said, at least it's moist.
Yeah.
Which is the worst word ever. Adela cooks her turkey breast side down. I have heard that before.
I have
heard that.
Listen,
Adela, when we come visit, that would be great.
I didn't want to throw all the things in one basket my first turkey. So I just did it. I was going to brine it, like soak it in salt water. I just didn't do any of that because I thought I'm just going to cook it like...
I was just going to say you should deep fry it. And Amanda, our friend, the crafty jackalope, deep fried hers.
I would love
You only need Amanda, tell us how long that took and how big your turkey was.
It's probably 4 minutes.
Don't need very long to deep fry a bird the size you guys would have had.
I had 18 pounds. And there was enough leftovers for one day.
You're done now?
Yes. Are we that big of a pig? But I sent some home with Mackenzie and Caleb.
Oh, okay. So... she said an hour max for a super big turkey. I mean, it's like taking your life in your hands doing the deep fry thing.
Because
I've seen the
bloopers.
Yeah.
So
you're doing, it's kind of like an adrenaline way to cook a turkey. I like the lazy way, like you throw it in and you forget about it for a few hours and then.
I didn't even baste it. I covered it, covered until an hour left and then I uncovered
slathered it in butter.
So did I. Butter
because
and salt
butter...
pepper.
There was a lot of butter in our dinner.
Yes, as it should.
So I will never take these family dinners for granted again because I kind of think I must have been doing that, right? It was just the norm because it's way more fun when everybody's together and, everybody still expects all the side dishes. And there was only 5 of us.
There was way too many side dishes.
Oh, my gosh. But it was great. You gave me some carrots.
Okay,
Jodi, they were good.
They did taste good, but it needed 3 times the amount of sauce. I followed the recipe. Barb must do 4 times the sauce.
Okay. Well, I love them.
I mean, the flavor
ate them
was
yesterday.
Good. I liked them more like gooier.
Creamy.
If I'm honest.
Creamy carrot things with sour cream sauce and breadcrumbs and horseradish, and they're kind of spicy.
It's called Nifty Carrots Best of Bridge. So good.
I'll try and remember to put that in the show notes. I don't know if I can give you the recipe, but if you're out there looking
I was able to Google it.
It's for free.
You know what?
I'll put
it
in the show
Google
notes.
Best of Bridge horseradish carrots, a ton of recipes that are knockoffs came up.
Somebody just said, what's a typical Thanksgiving dinner in Canada? And I think it's turkey, dinner, and all the fixings, whatever that is for your family. We have a Ukrainian side of our family, so our fixings are pretty much every Ukrainian carb you can imagine. Well, actually, there's some we don't do, but there's a lot.
You know what I have to say I missed? Nachinka.
Totally missed
the cornmeal
that.
casserole.
Yes, I missed that. I had, so we had turkey, cabbage rolls, pierogies, those saucy carrots. I did Thanksgiving stuffing, of course.
Me too.
Stuffing, are you kidding? I did do a tiny bowl of a vinaigrette of greens. It was the tiniest bowl.
Cucumber and tomatoes this big.
Yeah.
And just need a little something.
The vinegar cuts the gravy, the fat,
yeah.
the butter.
Yeah.
So what's a Ukrainian carb? Elaborate. Oh, well, you're going to have to look up Ukrainian menu items. They're all either dumplings,
cabbage
little
rolls,
crepes stuffed with sauce and covered in cream. Nachinka is cornmeal and eggs. It's like a cornmeal souffle. Lots of eggs and cream.
Oh my god!
And you bake it in the oven in a big pot.
I miss that.
And then it comes out and you put tons of gravy on it.
Yeah.
Mushroom gravy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I missed our family get together,
but I was
next year.
2 days of prep. Not the whole day, but it's can you eat slower, please? Can you savor this?
I do love a good leftovers, and then you get a couple of days of breaks. Tonight is turkey soup. Last night was turkey sandwiches. Tonight is going to be turkey soup for us. I love
the green bean casserole with French's onions on top.
Yes.
I've never had
I've never had that either, but it's got mushroom soup, I think, in it, and I love everything with mushroom soup. Is everybody hungry now? Because it's kind of lunchtime on the East Coast.
Can everybody appreciate how loud we sound today? We just had to get a new adapter. We talked about this very quickly. It was very stressful knowing how many
Super
people were having
stressful.
audio issues. And I mean, we are no professional setup, but we would like it to be an okay quality video.
We would like you to be able to hear us.
Yeah.
What's the point if you can't hear us?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it was obviously this adapter thing, right? To improve.
Yeah.
Plus, we're not plugged into the microphone output anymore.
We're plugged into the charger.
Very loud. Oh, Donna,
Feel free to
thank
turn
you.
us down.
Very loud. Love it.
Okay, good. I'm so glad. You guys, we have
It's
so
been-
much stuff on this table.
Yes. Oh my God.
Has
I'm
it
so
been
happy
2
to be here.
weeks? Just about.
Almost. And it's been 2 stressful weeks. And I'm so happy to be here.
Why
So-
stressful? Just the world.
The world always. And
Oh,
yes,
Jeff.
it's awful. And my husband.
Okay,
is-
fill us in
No,
really quick.
I
Yes.
don't want to do. No.
He had an elbow infection, and it was a bit, right? You don't have to go into detail, but Tracie, her poor
Okay.
husband.
Even the whole last week, like when we were doing our thing,
Yeah.
we called it Wreck-It Ralph syndrome because it's not funny, but it's funny. He went to doctors and had all these tests, but his arm was swollen twice the size from here to the tips of his fingers, and he
Poor
was in
Jeff.
intense pain.
Yeah.
And he's been a sports guy, an athlete for his whole life. He's had tons of injuries. He doesn't complain. He just ices it. You do the therapy, you do what you got to do, and I never hear about it. This, you could see, like in his eyes, he was in pain. He couldn't sleep. You know, everything was really bad. And so he ultimately ended up going to the emergency room, which was like 2.5 days. He came home one night, stayed one night, had
Because
MRI, ultrasound, blood, like
they
everything you can
couldn't
imagine.
figure out why.
They couldn't really tell what it was, what's
Yeah.
wrong with it. So, but then there's orthopedic surgeons involved, and they're talking about possibly opening his arm up because they think it's infected, and they'll clean it out. So that's like, oy vey. They did eventually find out it was a aggressive streptococcus bacteria. They don't know how it got in there, but it got in there. So he had 4 days of IV antibiotics, and
He had a bite on his elbow that day it started.
yeah, he was golfing and had some weird. He felt something on his outside of his elbow and just assumed it was a bite, and then the next day his arm is totally swollen. Anyway, it was crazy. So I
he so
stressed
on the
out, and I have
mend?
to say, he's on the mend. He's even saying now every day it's slightly better,
Good.
like less pain. But it's hard to see someone that
Yeah.
you love in pain, and
Yeah.
my brain goes crazy, right? Like thinking when they didn't know what it was, my
Yeah.
brain was going crazy about what it could be. So they don't think it was a spider bite. They're saying the little sac in his elbow got infected. And if he did get a bug bite, and you had the bacteria on your skin, the bacteria could have been introduced in your arm because of the bug bite.
Yes.
So I
Hey,
know
Gay.
way too much about that stuff. Good morning, Gay. I feel much better. The stress of that is gone. But yeah, the world sucks lately, of course. So I'm really happy to come.
I was thankful this weekend that you have a great sister.
I was thankful for the same thing. I was thankful for a lot of things. I shouldn't whine about not getting together for dinner because there are a lot worse things in the world.
Right. We're so lucky we get to see our parents a lot
Yeah.
still. So I just had to reframe. It was crappy. It was a first holiday with everyone home
Yeah.
that we couldn't be together.
Yeah.
But we're healthy.
Yeah.
We still get to
There's
see
a lot
them.
of things to be thankful for.
Yeah.
And then you turn on the TV. And it's like,
Oh, yes. I remember.
what the hell
Yeah.
is going on in the world? So today we're hoping to bring you some joy and some knitting and crafting. Adela says the sun is making your nose look like it has white. What?
Makeup. I have highlighter. Too much?
We should. What? Where's that coming from?
Right here. I'm going to move the picture.
Okay, it's reflection.
I moved this back this morning.
Okay, maybe that'll help. That's funny. Oh, there you go. It's all fixed.
Okay.
Hilarious. So do we want to get into our knitting? We have so much fun knitting to
Do you
share
know what's
today.
funny?
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
2 out of the 3 things I did not knit.
I love it. Great.
You guys see my sweater?
Jodi.
Can
Can you dance like Gay does when she's got a finished object? Because I love it. It's one of my favorite things ever.
Oh, I would just embarrass us.
True.
I had reached out and said, I'm looking for test knitters, like sample knitters. I would like to hire a couple because I had some beautiful sweater quantities of yarn that at the end of the day, I don't have time to knit them all.
Right.
But I wanted them sooner than later.
Right.
So Annette King graciously put her hand up and said, she's a sample test knitter. Yeah. She actually did some for Craftsy when we were there.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Remember how much knitting those ladies had to do behind the scenes?
Yes. So that was really exciting. She, I think, would have been our gal because she was sending me, she has a great sense of humor. She kept sending me update pictures on a beautiful mannequin. Like, she rocked. So this is
maybe one day we'll get a chance to meet her in person.
Yeah. She's in Arizona.
Okay.
This is the Paloma by Melissa of Espastre Co. It's a free pattern. I love the sleeve. No decreases, right? You're going to have to speak to this because I didn't knit it.
No, I don't think so. I actually did a little bit of a decrease here, but it didn't really do much. No decreases.
I am loving this sleeve. It's a little bit cropped. Again, I'm wearing just a little tank top and leggings.
It's that like sweatshirty style. It's a top-down raglan sweater.
Yeah.
So, but the detail is the twisted rib, and that's sort of the thing that makes it shine.
I could knit. I could wear one of these every day.
You could have Annette knit 10 of these.
Yes. I actually said to her, I'm actually going to send her another. She was so good. Oh my God.
That's great.
I just love this yarn. This is a DK weight. I'm going to talk about the yarn. It's Magpie Fibers, Bougie Beaver.
Which I happen to have a skein right here.
Good.
So you might want to, you can share it.
Okay, good.
That's the DK.
This is the yarn. This was birthday yarn from my mom. Mm-hmm. This is a new color this summer. It's called Bougie Beaver. And it was on their cashmere merino base.
Swanky yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You could get it in sock yarn.
Yep.
It came in DK as well.
So they've got a beaver, several different beavers. That sounds weird. But you can get, I think it would be amazing to do a striped shawl or something and all the beaver. But it's this one is just crazy.
I feel like
crazy.
This rosy kind of
it's like a tawny color.
Yeah. I feel like this is a very flattering color on a lot of complexions.
Almost universal. Who would look good in, I think.
Kind of, right?
So the Melissa knit hers in fingering weight with Mohair.
Yes.
But it's the gauge you can get with DK, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Annette was able to get gauge. The size I gave her, you guys, it couldn't be more perfect.
Jodi, I love it so much.
The drape on this, you guys. The drape on this yarn that the fabric made, it hangs so beautifully. Look at that detail.
I knit our mom's love note in this exact base. And the whole time I was just petting it. And you're right about the drape. It's such beautiful.
It's not pink though, Adela. It is a bougie.
It leans warm, but it's it's definitely pink. You can't
right?
not. It is pink.
Okay.
But it's it's a beigey pink.
Yeah.
Beigey, bougie.
Right?
Yeah.
So these two again, I knew I would love this shape. This is my first garment in this swanky DK, the cashmere merino base. You guys, treat yourself. Even if it's one skein. Yes, it's rose goldish. I would say it's a rose gold.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
It's a really hard color to describe. I mean, it's also a brownish, peachy color, right? It's a warm. I don't know.
Beautifully
it's really hard.
Tonal. She alternated skeins. I think she did some helical knitting.
Great job. It looks
For me,
beautiful.
I see a perfectly uniform knit sweater. I couldn't be more thankful. But the yarn combination with this sweater is everything.
A little touch of cashmere is pretty decadent.
Oh, that's yours. I just about stole it.
Jodi. But any DK would work. Whatever DK you have,
Yeah.
right, would be great.
Yeah.
But it is pretty fabulous, this color, and the little bit of cashmere is a treat. I do, so my Paloma is in fingering and mohair. I love wearing it. I would love to knit another, and so maybe I should do a solid. Or like DK, no mohair. I don't know why, but
Do you have a sweater quantity in this?
no.
Oh.
Only if I can
So
get a
sad.
sweater out of 3 skeins. That's funny.
I do have
But I could stripe or whatever, something, right? Like
Yeah.
you could do
Paloma.
something.
Paloma
And
on
there's
Ravelry.
lots of Palomas on Ravelry, so every time I have to link it in show notes, it's like the 13th Paloma down. Should we?
There's lots of Paloma sweaters. Name the same thing.
Or just patterns called
Oh,
Paloma,
yeah, yeah.
right? So it's there, though. You can't miss it. I'm sure it must be one of the first ones that pop up because it's so popular and
Right.
beautiful. I love it, Jodi.
Yeah,
It
camel
looks
rose
so-
gold. That's a good description. I love it.
Totally.
Magpie fibers.
Magpie Fibers.
Yeah.
So we'll link Magpie Fibers website in our show notes. So if you want to
Yeah.
browse or check out the colors or that sort of thing.
I don't know if you guys remember, but that Voices Carry, I think, that beautiful, like, taupey greeny gray. No,
Stormy-
tealy greeny gray. That's. I have another sweater.
Jodi,
quantity
that
now.
would look so good in a Paloma.
Right?
Yeah, because it's a light speckle. Beautiful.
That's
I
my
mean, it
next,
would look beautiful in
That's what I'm
anything.
going to send Annette. I don't know what sweater it's going to be, but I really would love another one of these. I love it so much.
It is great. And I mean, you could modify the neck. Now you could do a crew neck if you want. Maybe you don't want another turtleneck.
Yeah.
Maybe you want just like an inch or inch and a half of ribbing
Yeah.
for like a crew neck.
Yeah. Hey, Kath.
Hey, hey.
A little late to the party.
We're almost done. Bye, Kathy. See y'all next time. Okay, I have a few things. I have some small things that are finished.
Great.
I don't have a sweater finished, but I do have a sweater on the needles that I'll share with you when we show works in progress. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay, my mitten class is over. What?
I saw that. Pass or fail?
I think I would get a B.
No, I would. You're hard on yourself.
Okay, first of all, I
A B
was
is
doing it
generous.
for. First of all, I was doing it for fun, right? And I can't even tell you how much I loved Saturday morning, getting my coffee, hitting my email because I knew my video was up for the next week, right? And then I would make myself knit for the weekend, my lesson,
Yes.
and then, it would come around. So these
Oh
are
my God.
these are Selbu mittens, Selbu style mittens, traditional Norwegian from that region of Norway. And the class was taught by Patricia of Knitography, and she teaches this all over the place. She lives in the Selbu region, and she knows all kinds of stuff about it. So anyway,
Interesting. Where is Selbu?
in Norway,
Okay, got it.
I don't know where in Norway.
That sounded like a guess.
No, it is in Norway.
Okay.
That's not a question, but I don't
Okay.
know where,
Got
like if
it.
I'm looking at Norway. So I hope one day I'm wearing these mittens in Selbu at some point. That would be my dream. I would love it. So I picked a historical pattern from the big hardcover Selbu mitten history book. It has patterns and stuff, but they were very vague patterns. So that was the challenge for me, knitting a pattern that didn't have as much information, but Patricia's videos gave all the support. She taught you all that in-between stuff that I did not know.
Jackson scared me.
Jackson's still home. So anyway, I had a blast. The pattern that I did had the year in the thumb. Like the pattern showed 1965.
That is so cool.
Isn't that cool? So I took you guys have probably seen these little Post-it notes like at Michael or Staples or whatever. And I just made a square with the number of stitches you had, and I tried to chart out whatever you wanted. You could do whatever you want. Happy face. You could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I did 2020. So maybe one day I'll look back and think, hoy vey.
What an awful year. But look
Right?
at these beautiful mittens.
These mittens are old, but I think everything looks pretty good except for this line of decreases. See how this is solid white, solid.
Oh, yes, I do see that.
Okay.
What happened?
So I just went from the chart, which said SSK, knit two together, and I just did that. But then Patricia put out a video later telling you, well, and it wasn't really later. It was that week, but I missed, I guess.
Okay.
That you can flip your decrease to make sure the correct color of
Got
stitch
it.
is laying on top. So I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to pull it back. I want perfect mittens. And then I
You'd
thought,
have to pull it back to here.
yeah, which isn't very long. And all the rows keep getting shorter. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it for perfection.
And I feel like you're the only one that really knows
Nobody else knows that. But here's what I did think this morning. I can duplicate stitch.
Yes.
I can take white yarn and go over this whole thing. So I'm going to do that because
What about your other mitten?
The same thing. Same exact thing. So I did just the SSKs on one side and just the knit two togethers on one side.
Should it have looked like the knit two togethers?
It should have all had the white stitches on top. And for 3 of the 4 decreases, it does.
Okay.
So whatever.
Yeah.
I'll fix it. But I did. So it was a good way to learn. Like now I'm going to remember that trick all the time, right?
Yeah.
I will always remember that. Yeah. But these fit perfectly.
They do
like,
fit you
perfectly.
That's a lot of knitting. That's a lot, Tracie.
Jodi, I was just going to say how little amount of knitting it is.
That is, this fingering weight, boy, does that make a beautiful colorwork pattern.
Right. So it's like 2 layers. Anytime you do colorwork knitting, there's 2 layers of whatever yarn.
So warm.
Right? Because there's floats going behind your colorwork. So even though they're fingering weight, they're double thick, but they're not bulky. So I feel like I'm going to be able to drive and grab what you need to grab, and I just love them. Anyway, they were fun. And Patricia has these really cute mitten blockers, which I bought like 2 years ago, and I don't think I've ever used them. But they're the perfect, to get that shape.
And that's what makes it traditional Selbu is also the shape, right?
Yeah. Yes, there's lots of things like that. So she said any kind of blocking on a wooden thing actually originated in Selbu. So that was interesting.
Really?
Wow. What do you know?
Was there interaction? Remind me. Was there any live Zooms?
Yes. Every week there was the option of a live Zoom if you wanted to check in or ask questions in person. So this all happened.
Did you do the live
through
Zooms?
Videos. I actually never did that. I kept forgetting. They were always in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
And I just never set an alarm for them.
Okay.
I should have probably done that one of the weeks, but I just never did. Maybe I'll do it for the sock class. She's got a sock class coming up. And actually, somebody said, oh, I wish I had known I would have joined the class. You can do it anytime. It's a virtual class. As soon as you join, you get this whole library of videos access. Cool. So you can start from the beginning.
I love that.
She's doing a sweater, top-down sweater in the new year. I'm not taking that one.
Fingering weight?
I don't know.
Worsted.
And the good thing about the mitten class, starting with the mitten class, is if you're new to color work, you can pick a bulky pattern or a worsted weight pattern. It didn't come with this pattern. So I picked fingering weight because the color work part of it I loved, and it wasn't new to me. But if you are new to the technique, maybe just to deal with.
Did she tell you what type of pattern to pick?
Yes. She said the only thing she asked is that you use a natural non-superwash wool.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be. And that you have these certain things in the pattern that make it an actual Selbu style mitten. Like it had to have these decreases and it had to have this type of a thumb with the point.
I feel like I want to knit a pair.
Oh, Jodi, I loved it. Like I loved it. There's tons of patterns on Ravelry in this style. And so you can do DK, you could do worsted, you can do whatever you want. I loved this yarn.
Those little balls of DK yarn I got at 88 Stitches? The colored, they're pre-wound already.
What were they?
Do you remember? And I got pink, couple of pinks, couple of greens. And
were they natural?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, good. Well, the DK will work.
Gorgeous.
Look how much yarn I had left. I had 1 ball of 50-gram ball of black and 1 50-gram ball of the cream.
You could do another pair.
If I switch my main color and contrast, I still have enough yarn to make another pair of mittens. And these were like $7 a ball. Because this is the Rauma Phenol PT2 or whatever. It's
very nice, you guys.
Very rustic, but it washes really nice, hey?
I won't put it on.
See, this is, I don't know, I think...
Look, there's a heart there too.
Yeah, that was in the pattern. The only thing not in the pattern was 2020.
And they said, do your own thing?
They didn't even say, no, this pattern said nothing about that.
To leave it blank?
Like, I could have followed the chart and did 1965. I don't know why you would, but... So I just highlighted that part of the pattern, and when I got to that I would be doing my own chart. whatever that may be. You could have put a little rose, like the Selbu rose in there. And I want to say the class was like
$40.
between 30 and 40. Let's say around $40 US.
Yeah.
And it was 5 weeks, tons of videos, and then there was a blog. You could ask questions all the time.
I think it is $40 for a class, you guys.
Nicole wants to see the inside of my mitten. Wow, that's personal, Nicole.
It's just as beautiful.
Just floats. So you can do lots and lots of these mittens, and if you go to Ravelry, you'll see. And I would say Ellie of Skein Knits, she's got tons of patterns like this.
Is that where that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and
sorry, one fell out too.
That's okay. Patricia has a shop. So she makes things from like wood trees that have fallen over on her farm and all sorts of stuff. So I just love her stuff. So I bought a bunch of little things.
A bunch? You have a Ziploc bag full.
It was coming from Norway, so I made it a good order. These are little bobbins for whatever. Like if you're doing intarsia or you're just doing color work and you want to wrap little bits to have.
Patricia is the design teacher.
She's the teacher. So she's the teacher and her website is knitography whatever. And I bought these little whip tags. See this little birch?
That's adorable.
I put it on. This is my Hohi & Co. Pampa bucket, but I put a little whip tag with a mitten.
This fell out.
Which one's that? Oh, yeah. So that's for you.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Oh, here. And take a sweater one,
Thank
too.
you.
So here's a sweater one. I bought these just to have to give away to friends and stuff. There you go.
Thank you so much.
And then she's got tons of progress keepers. These are all, and she makes these all herself. And she did, this is a little pin. Selbu mitten pin. Do you want one? I have a whole bunch. Okay.
How about a sock?
Do you want a sock too? Do you want a striped or a flowery one? You can pick later. There's a whole bunch of them. But anyway, I just love what she's doing. She's got her own little flock of sheep, which is really cute. And she gets wool from her sheep, and she just lives this life that is very down to earth, right? I love it. And she's got all these beautiful things to offer us. So she normally teaches at a lot of European festivals.
Which are not happening.
Of course, with COVID, that's not happening. So I really wanted to, I would never have had an opportunity to take her class without this.
Exactly.
So I've signed up for the sock class, and the sock class is slightly different in that you do get a pattern.
Okay.
So it is
beautiful.
I can't wait. And I picked some colors. So I did buy yarn at the same time that I bought this stuff from her. Yeah, and it's
she sells yarn too.
She had a deal on the Rauma yarn again.
Okay.
And it's a yarn I hadn't tried, so I thought, I'm going to get some of this yarn and see what it's like just for the experience. But if you have non-superwash fingering weight yarn at home, like that Mondim or Tuku wool fingering or
that's beautiful.
This Rauma, it's all like when I saw this other one, I thought, it's good to know because there's lots of yarns that will work.
Yes.
But I'm really happy to try one that I haven't tried before. So
hi, Anne from Amsterdam.
Anne from Amsterdam. Can you go have a cone of fries for my daughter? Because that's what we miss about Amsterdam.
Okay, do you guys want to hear something really fucking hilarious? So I've got a scale in my room. I don't get on it very often, but
I'm going to say, what?
But if I'm watching, I'll do it once a week, right? Like, I don't do it every day, and weeks go by, and I don't even go on it.
Uh-huh.
There must be a slight dip right by where I have my scale. Like, I just pull it out like 6 or 8 inches, and I get on it. And I was like, holy shit, I'm down like 11 pounds. Right? I thought,
that's amazing.
Right. And I'm thinking, oh, God, I've barely been doing anything. I've been eating what I want.
What's my secret?
There's a dip in the floor that makes it not register because then 2 weeks later I get on and I'm like,
I was going to say, it's a good thing it didn't go the wrong way.
Wait a minute. And then I kind of moved it around and I could do it where you were down like 11 or 12 pounds and then move it over. Oh.
That's really sad
I was so, yeah.
And I would want to throw my scale at the wall.
I even said to Shane, God, I'm down like 11 pounds this summer. And I'm thinking, I'm not exercising. I'm eating whatever I want. And I'm thinking, this is weird.
These people that say you've got to eat right and exercise have no idea what they're talking about.
I was thinking, is it this chemo medication I'm on? I'm staying on it for life, whatever, right? It's not any of that.
Right. What
Actually.
was somebody on and they were like, oh, it's an appetite suppressant. I was like, can you just get me some of that?
Hi, Vince.
Can you get me some of that? Oh, Vincent's on his lunch break.
Vincent, what do you do for a living?
Besides be fabulous.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thought that was funny. I was like, what? So for 2 weeks, I thought I was down 11 pounds.
Right. So that's... Jodi, that's hysterical.
Okay, next
what else
item.
have you been knitting? Okay. What?
So this is my slipped stitch cowl.
Slipped rib.
Slipped rib. Yeah, slipped rib because it looks like ribbing to me once it's done.
Yeah.
I wanted to knit. Kelly, our dear friend Kelly in Lethbridge, knit this for me. I sent her the yarn.
She's an amazing knitter.
What I wanted to do, because so many of those advents are coming up.
Yes.
And I have a ton of DK minis. And I thought, I want to get this knit in one of the Nicole's DK mini sets.
Oh, I love Nicole's sets.
So this is the Honey and Juicy. This is the original 2 colors that were released for her fall 2020 palette. And if you remember, she had a beautiful 10...
so you get 10, 20-gram DK minis.
10, 20 grams. And then this is a Barely Baby Pink from Leo and Roxy. It's a mohair.
So pretty.
So she picked 8 of the colors, or I sent her 8 colors, and she knit this.
So it's like a fade, a gradient.
Yeah. I'm going to add this
so
to the pattern.
So her contrast color, like for her main color or whatever, she switched all the DKs. And for the contrast color, she stuck with the mohair.
Mohair, one color throughout.
Okay.
But every time you had a purl row, she switched to a new color. This really lent itself.
Jodi, I love it.
I love it so much.
I mean, I loved it as a solid, but this is really spectacular.
So I thought I'd add it to the pattern as well, like another option, right?
That's a great idea to do a little update.
Nicole is doing kits, so I'll let you guys know. She's going to do kits in some of her DK sets and then add a mohair. Because you know her with kits.
Jodi, I know, she's so good. And I don't know anybody that does as many mini skein sets as she does. And maybe there's somebody out there, but she does the fingering and the singles and the cashmere and the DK. Like, I love it. So if you love minis, you might want to check it out. And this makes sense. Let's just talk about this really quick.
Okay.
So 2 weeks ago when we had our video, we shared her fall palette release was pistachio. I can't even.
We did talk about that, didn't we? But we didn't talk about this one.
And last week we did not record.
This is the slipped
rib
cowl.
And then last week she released what?
Oh my gosh, that is so
Naughty
beautiful.
Chair. So if you follow Nicole on Instagram, you would have already seen Naughty Chair. Look at that. I love
that. Was like 3D.
Love it. That was really good, right?
I like that.
How do you like that? And then now we can flash what's coming up this Friday. So don't go to the website looking for this. Naughty Chair does need to be a sweater. So don't go to the website looking for this one until Friday. But this is your sneak peek of what's coming for the Hue Local Fall Palette on Friday. It is, speaking of mini skeins, so it's pistachio and Naughty Chair mini set. This is the Color Riot, she calls it.
Yeah.
So this, I think this one is Naughty Chair, and then this one is pistachio, and they've built a fade.
See
off
how
of that.
good she is?
Well, doesn't it look like the desert or,
yes.
I mean, those warm apricot, orangey, but autumn too, right?
Yes. And the nice, see, so this is fingering weight, you guys. She will have DK options on Friday as well.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about this is because you can hold 2 of the fingering together.
Sure.
And it will just adjust the pattern a touch bigger.
And maybe you already have minis that you want to use, or maybe you've got an advent.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
But if you are checking out or you're looking for some more minis, that will come to Nicole's shop on Friday. I love it.
You guys, go look at all of her minis if you ever get the chance. She's got a million. They're beautiful.
I love being able to share a surprise early because I can never wait.
Yes.
Right?
You're welcome.
So thanks for letting us do that, Nicole.
Okay. What else have you got knitting?
Okay. I have another pair of mittens finished.
Oh yeah, is this pattern out yet?
In the next couple of days. I need to get a picture. So my little tartan mittens are finished.
Oh,
The pattern, these ladies have been knitting up a storm, and they look amazing. And this is another one of those slip stitch mosaic knitting that go so fast. So these are really soft. I actually love, oops, sorry, Jode. And these ones I knit in the Barrett Wool Company in their woolens sport weight.
this is such a good red.
It's, I don't know what it is about Barrett Wool Company. Their red is
very
my
blue.
perfect red.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are the colors I use. It's kind of a very, like a charcoal. And this color's the medium one's actually called Putty. And this is Door County, which is their red. But it's really fun because all of the test knitter ladies chose different colors like blue and yellow and all these fun things. So I think I'm going to knit another pair, and I'm going to do it with mohair. I'm going to add mohair to this yarn. I love this yarn. Oh my God. It's fantastic.
Okay, so yeah, this pattern is so good.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I love it. I love mittens. I don't know if everybody else loves mittens, but I love them, and they go super fast, and I wear them a lot. So mittens to me, when I love something, I want mittens.
We always, hello Amy from Indiana. We always need something on our hands.
Yeah.
Come December, you guys, when it's cold.
And I think I'll knit some for gifts, and you know, when you buy, if you have stash yarn, awesome. These are sport weight. These come in 50-gram skeins, so you'll get 2 pairs of mittens for sure. With a little bit of a leftover even.
Love that.
Yeah. So if you switch colors.
Do you know what this week is? Rhinebeck week.
I know.
If Rhinebeck was happening.
I mean, we would probably be home anyway, but it's super sad when all these festival weekends come through, right? We all miss it. But there's a virtual Rhinebeck. You can still shop and support.
Yes.
But yeah.
For sure, and that's a really important thing to do as well.
Maybe next Rhinebeck we won't be whining about it, and we'll be traveling to Rhinebeck.
Nice?
Wouldn't that be great? So that was my other accessory that I finished. I super love the long cuff. Like if it's really cold, you can
tuck it into your
tuck
coat.
it in your coat. But if it's not, I just love the look of a folded cuff.
So I did hear that we might have a ton of snow this year.
Really?
Except we always have a ton of snow now that I think about it.
I feel like they just say that every year.
Like Snowmageddon.
They said that last year, and we did not have that.
No, that's true.
Let's hope it's not true, because that is a ton of work.
I thought with global warming, we'd be getting warmer. It's just a change of climate.
We're
not
definitely normally less snow. Like it freaks me out in the winter how little snow we've had.
Debbie, the mitten pattern is coming in a couple of days.
Oh, yes. I need to get pictures super quick. I mean, that's it. Everything else is literally done.
What the hell?
I
You
know.
said that on Friday.
I know.
Well, you were a
But
little
it
busy
wasn't done. If
Thanksgiving.
they weren't tech edited before then, so now that's
Kate.
done. So hopefully found all the boo-boos and make it all smooth sailing if anybody wants to knit
That's
them.
always fun. It's the time of year. It's the time.
Adela says, how much snow do we normally get? I mean,
4 feet?
we
5
can
feet?
get enough snow that by the time spring rolls around, the shoveled sides of your sidewalk are like 4 feet tall.
At least.
Yeah, we can get.
And our snow does not melt through the winter.
No. Once it starts falling and stays, you're just adding to the layers. We'll send you some pictures.
Yeah, you won't believe it.
Later when it starts getting big. I mean, we've got days where you need to shovel multiple times a day just to keep your sidewalk clean.
Yeah. Wow. It's
and then
pretty
you've got
beautiful.
the fire going inside, and that's another thing I'm thankful for, that I love knitting so much and knitted things, and we live somewhere we can wear them a lot.
I agree. The only thing I would say is maybe not 5 months of it.
It's too long for sure.
Right.
Yeah, by the time February rolls around, you are sick of it.
Yeah.
And you have 2 more months left.
Yeah.
Or a month and a half.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So.
Okay, petite knits. I didn't get too far, but I did separate for sleeves.
That's a
little bit.
That is a moment, right? Because then you've got now a third less circumference to knit.
So this is the Terrazzo pullover by Petite Knits, and I am knitting it.
I cannot believe the color choice. I love it so much.
This is Ain't No Spring Chicken by Nicole from Hugh Loco. This is a very Hugh Loco episode.
It does seem to be.
Which
I love.
This was a kit. You got a skein of Surrey, and you got a skein of fingering. This sweater is actually probably supposed to be bulky or Aran. I'm
Okay.
just knitting a bigger size because I wasn't getting gauge, right?
Yeah.
And I knew that, but you were able to help me do that.
I love that.
I love it so much. And now it's just that mindless knitting.
I love it so much, Jode. Remind me about the neckline on that. What do you do with that?
It's full. It's very similar to this.
Oh, like a folded
but it's
turtleneck.
a full folded over. Do you think I would be too hot?
I mean, that's up to you. I would do it like that, but I would do that turtleneck part on a looser needle. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want it pulling in at all. I would
Right.
want, because really, if you do it loose enough, it's not tight to your neck.
Right. My first reaction is to knit it like this.
I love it.
I love it.
And as a knitter, Jode, you can do that, and if you feel like it's too hot, rip it back.
Rip it out halfway and just do a little mark.
Totally.
Because
So
I don't
it's
have
really
any knit ones like that.
I like knitting things that I don't always have
Yeah.
the same.
Oh, this is
Okay, it's beautiful.
Really fun to knit. This is with this Surrey added, you guys.
It feels like, it feels cashmere-y. It's not at all, but it's alpaca silk.
Yes.
So super,
Very different from Mohair.
super soft. It is, I think, way softer than Mohair.
Way softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gorgeous, though.
The easy sweater.
The easy sweater? What's that?
Becky was
Oh,
just
he's-
saying that. Is that the easy
The
ball? I've
easy
knit-
one? He's got the easy one. Is that what you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what she meant. I think I missed it, but
Okay.
I'm loving this pattern.
Jodi, I love
I'm
it.
also getting some behind the scenes patterns going, so it probably didn't look like I made a ton of progress.
No,
but
it doesn't.
You know what I did this weekend?
What?
Knit all but 2 of my Hat Vent 2020.
Jodi, I want a sneak peek.
I actually meant to bring it. It's not really a secret, but I've nailed all the 6 patterns, and then you knit a second one in a different color, and then it makes a 12 hat garland.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, leave it as a surprise. Wait till it's done.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have. Want to see my sweater?
Yes.
Hey. So this is my second time casting this sweater on, and it's called the Rocket Tea DK by Tanis of Tanis Fiber Arts. It's coming very soon. If you go follow her on Instagram, it's there. It's not a secret. But I cast it on with a heavily speckled yarn, and I was like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I cast it on in Lola Bean, Thunder, and Lightning. And as soon as I had it on, I was like,
This is it.
bam. Like, this is it. This is exactly what I wanted.
Look at these increases. Look how beautiful they are.
The
Yeah.
design feature
I love
is
that.
the eyelets. And they're going to go all the way down, like from your armpit to the hem.
Oh,
And I
love
wasn't
that.
sure I was going to do it. But you know what? I am definitely
Do
doing
it.
it. I'm doing it.
Look at how subtly perfect those speckles are.
Well, and I wasn't sure. I mean, the speckles are amazing. This is what the yarn looks like before you add the mohair.
It really softens that, doesn't it?
It's so beautiful. I mean, I still have yarn to make something else, which I can't even believe. This was gray mohair that I had from Yarn Ink.
I was going to say, hers is fuzzy.
It's very, very fuzzy. So this sweater is, every time I pick it up, it is so soothing, and I cannot wait to wear it. What do you think about that?
Wow. It's very beautiful.
So if you noticed, it's a V-neck.
Did you,
And
you made
I
a
have
V-neck?
no, and I have specific, like, if I'm gonna wear a V-neck, I have a lot of real estate up here, and if the V is too low, I'm not happy.
You won't wear it, yeah.
I'm not happy. And so
Were you able to adjust it?
I actually joined in the round before the pattern set.
Okay.
I did about 75%
Yes.
of the V. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tanis looks incredible in hers.
Yeah.
I think she should have it as perfect for her.
You have to be comfortable in your sweater.
Yeah, and that's the joy of knitting your own thing.
Yeah.
Because you can make it your favorite. So 75%, and then I joined in the round, but then I had to fool around a little bit with the increases.
Yeah.
It's a little more of like brain space space that I needed. So that's what I've been doing. I hope it turns out okay. Yes, gay real estate. Blessed in the chest.
Not so blessed in the chest.
I know I'm going to love it. I've measured this against other sweaters that I have, and it's just going to be it'll be like this. It'll be like wearing this.
Perfect. I'm hoping to get it down to my navel. Can I adjust it like that?
Jodi would like just holes right here.
My boob's sticking out.
But I can't get over this beautiful Lola bean.
The whole combination of that Lola bean. I wonder if she's got some in her shop. We should message her.
Jodi, you're such a badass.
But the
troublemaker.
Fuzz.
You know, and people say, "Oh, you can't have mohair in every sweater." I think I could.
Yes.
I love it.
No, I think you
so much, you guys. It's my comfort zone. Like I love it. Fingering weight in mohair, and I love wearing them. So I'm going to get serious about this now because I really want to wear it. Adela said yes.
Message me?
She did not.
I'll hook you up.
We're talking about, being good to ourselves and not causing trouble.
But she does have some stockists that you can maybe make.
Yeah, check your local yarn shop for sure.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough that your local yarn shop has Lola Bean, they might have this amazing, amazing color.
I do love it.
It could be, honestly, this is my happy zone. Mm-hmm. A gray and a pop of color like that.
I agree.
Oh my God, Jodi.
Yeah.
It's every moment with this is a joy. So that was great.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
The fuzz just gives that extra bit of...
Oh, Adela said she's got some going to Espace Tricot.
Okay. So message her and ask her when.
I will use every single meter.
Yeah.
Because if I only need 3 skeins of this for this sweater, I'll be knitting another love note.
Yeah.
Out of it. I will not be done. Every single meter. I love it so much.
Listen to you.
Totally. I might knit pants to go with the sweater.
Tracie.
Mohair shorty shorts.
That would be...
Mohair booty shorts, like Stephen West has.
Oh, I love that.
Right? Mm-hmm. That'll be good. Stay tuned for the FO photo. Stay tuned. Do you have any more knitting?
I don't. I was just looking over here. I think that's it all.
I have sock talk. Sock talk.
Oh.
Okay, we'll just do it quick. It's in my little, oh my gosh, how much do I love this thing? Baul. Is that right? Baul. Hohi & Co. makes these little leather boxes, and it sits on my table with a small project. And
Love
then,
it.
When you want to close up your mess, you can just close up the little leather flaps. But look how cute it is sitting.
I was just looking up to see if Hohi has any.
Love it. Yeah, so if you also sign up for her newsletter, you'll know when they're adding them to their shop. But I cast on a pair of socks just because I wanted to knit a cozy pair of socks. So Hohi just released her simple cozy socks. I love cables so much. And I wanted something soft to work with when I was all stressed out. I just wanted something that made me feel happy and
sock is your happy place.
Calm, right? I do love socks. So I cast on this swanky sock. This is from Magpie Fibers. It was one of their Magpie Fiber Society colors a couple, maybe last quarter, but it was available to purchase this time.
No ball bags.
No
ball bags.
No, not ball.
Bowel.
Not bowel.
Bowel.
We're completely wrong.
Okay. No box bags.
But anyway, this is a beautiful pattern. Wow. I think you could use it in any color. It's ribbed. So
pretty.
It's a ribbed sock with
God, you're making me want to knit a sock.
Jodi, I know. And almost everything I'm showing you is going to be a gift, not the sweater. But I'm still continuing on my quest for gift knitting. So
really?
Yeah, I know, right? I love it. But isn't that pretty with the speckles? And it's just like autopilot.
Is this a Christmas color?
No.
It's very beautiful.
It was from their summer quarter.
Whose yarn is this?
This is Magpie Fibers. It's one of their Magpie Fiber Society colors, but let me tell you, they have so many beautiful colors. And I'm when I'm doing cables, I don't know if everybody else does the same thing, but I use, instead of following the pattern and ticking off rows and stuff like that, I just don't like to do that. I put a marker on the row where I cabled, because I have a hard time finding, like, where is that in here? So on a knit stitch, I will mark the round that I did a cable on. And then in my pattern, I know I need 5 rows above, and then it's time to cable again.
Is it straight knitting and following the ribbing?
It's ribbing, yeah. So I mark it on a knit stitch, so it's easy to just count the V's. So I'll count 5 V's or however many it is between your pattern, and then I know, great, now it's a cable round, and I don't have to have my pattern with me. I don't have to have ticking. I don't have to have a little clicker. It's just reading your knitting, and to me, that's the best. It's my favorite way to do that sort of thing. So just mark your round that had the cable.
Yes, fingering weight.
And then
yarn.
count the V's. Yeah, it's fingering weight. And then, but this pattern is actually, that's a good question, because this pattern is written for sport weight. But if you knit the 3rd size, it's like knitting a fingering weight. You can use fingering weight yarn.
No, a mini will not knit 2 socks.
No, a mini will not.
Shorties, maybe? 2 shorties. 2 minis?
40 grams of yarn. So I have like size 8 ladies' feet, and I used, remember you gave me 50 grams of that Christmas color?
Yeah.
And that made, if I used a contrasting color for the heel, cuff, and toes, it made a leg about that long.
So could it be like real shorties knit? Maybe.
What do you mean?
Like
40s? Well, you would have to try it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
You would have to try
My
it
first
out.
reaction is no.
It depends how, like, the circumference of your foot.
Sure.
If your foot is really wide, you're going to want at least 3 minis. But you can do minis. You don't need a lot of minis to make socks, for sure.
Yeah, that's
So anyway,
true.
this was really fun. I loved it.
What is that other thing in there?
This other thing, oh my God, Jodi.
Jesus, it's got mohair.
So I've done mohair hats, mohair and fingering hats, cowls, mitts, sweaters. I did a sock. So this is a sock it's like a DK weight sock, but it's fingering weight yarn and mohair. Why have we not thought of this before? I'm sure other people have, but I've wanted to try it for a long time. So this is a DK weight sock pattern.
Is it going to be a new pattern?
Well, I think so. I don't have a DK weight pattern, so I think I'll probably write this one. But it knits lickety split. This is like a day and a half worth of knitting.
You guys.
It's super cozy. Super cozy. They're going to be like a boot sock. So they're like a slipper or something thick, like just like a DK sock.
So someone said you're going to slip. You could put dots on the bottom.
I'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you'd have to be careful, I think. I hope not.
Look, people are saying slippery.
But bed socks or
somebody. Oh my God, I
somebody.
love them.
Yeah, instead of, I don't know. We'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. But I definitely need something in the winter, and I just thought this would be fun.
Yeah, when you're sitting knitting for your feet.
Yeah. So this color I'm using is called Concrete Jungle by Vivid Yarn Studio. And this is her yak sock and her mohair, both of them.
Oh, someone just said they have a mohair sock and it's not a problem.
Well, I'll be really surprised if this is I hope it's not a safety issue. I certainly hope not. But I'll have to give them a test run, right?
Walk with caution.
But they're also, just a DK sock. So if you need a thicker, heavier sock because you live in a cool place.
Yes.
That's sort of what I was thinking. Anyway, I love it. And it's got a simple cable that I used on my winter walk hat. I love it because it's not super deep. It's not a lot of stitches crossing. It's it's quite flat. So it's not really bulky.
Someone was talking about size inclusive socks.
Size inclusive socks.
What does that mean?
Agreed. You just go up a bit. Size inclusive socks. Well, I always do 3 sizes. And so Adela says she strips barefoot. Adela, you're not allowed to knit mohair socks then. I think it would be not necessary in Georgia to have mohair socks or DK socks. But.
Oh my God, you'd be dripping sweat from your feet.
Right.
Just Crocs, Adela.
Right. Nice rubber Crocs will keep you upright.
Justin Bieber's doing his own line of Crocs as well.
They're
Justin
coming out right away.
Is he?
Really?
Post Malone did one. Yes. Crocs. Listen.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love Crocs.
Anyway, this is really fun. I hope I don't kill myself wearing them, but I'm loving knitting them.
Tracie, it's beautiful.
They're fun. And I like a quick
Anything quick for
knit,
me.
right? Yeah.
This is that Mad Tosh.
I bought that.
Mad Love. I bought this too. So this is an initiative.
Jodi, I can't believe I didn't print it.
This has got 4 patterns. It is $20 for all 4 patterns, and 100% of the proceeds from the pattern sales goes to Mad Love Fund.
Right.
And the Mad Love Community Fund will raise donations through creative collaborations and partnerships. The fund may offer financial grants, scholarships, mentorships, yarn, and more to business owners, designers, and students in our maker community. The Mad Tosh Community Love Fund celebrates diversity and will encourage anyone in our community of every race, religion, age, ability, sexual identity, gender, skin color, and body type to apply, especially BIPOC and LGBTQ+.
It's a great way to support.
It is.
And it says when you purchase, the patterns or the yarn, you are supporting BIPOC in our community.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the next part of this Mad Tosh Community Love Fund is Gay Gillespie is Gigi made it, and they have made a Gigi Loves Orange colorway.
So beautiful.
10% of the yarn sales are going to go towards the 100% of the pattern sales.
Yeah.
10% of the yarn sales will go into this fund. So you guys, it has 4 designers, and what specifically caught my eye, okay, so I'm going to show you, this is called On Purpose Scarf.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful. The next one is, ooh, I loved this.
Oh, that's fingering weight and mohair.
Fallback beanie. Who doesn't love that?
And it's just that beautiful classic beanie that it would be the best gift.
This.
Who wouldn't want that? Oh, the sweater is crazy.
As soon as I saw Gay wear it, I wanted to knit this.
So that's by Nancy Ricci, who is getting pearly with it. She's got other beautiful designs, knit and crochet.
Yeah.
That sweater is the cutest. What weight is the sweater made in? Is it a bulky?
Triple twist. 100 grams, 130 yards.
So bulky.
Yeah.
Madeline Tosh TML triple twist.
You guys, Gay had this on, and it gathers here right below your waist, so your belly is like contained in this poof and nobody sees it.
Well, that would be great. I would love that.
Right? I just
saw the shape of that sweater
beautiful.
And thought I would love to knit that.
Look at the little bit of a balloon sleeve.
I actually think I have yarn that would work for that.
That sweater was the reason
That's beautiful. So here's the thing. This is not the only collection. This is.
Really?
There's going to be, yes, from what I understand.
It's going to continue?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So that is great, but I was thrilled to just go purchase the patterns and know you're supporting the community. And if you can get the yarn at your local yarn shop or order the yarn, that would be amazing.
I believe I went to
love
Madeline
these
Tosh
bowls.
website. This, I believe, was on Madeline Tosh website.
You can get it on Ravelry.
Can you?
Yes, I purchased mine on through
maybe I
Ravelry.
did. This is crochet bowls.
I know.
So there's 3 knit patterns and 1 crochet in this collection.
And so good gifty. There's 3 of them that are amazing gift, which I think is that time of year people are starting to think, what can I make my people I love?
So this was Jewel Washington with the designer for this. We've talked about this. The hat is Anne-Marie Baker.
Love it.
Love it. And then Tamara Kelly was the crocheted bowls.
I love all 4 of them. And I love that they all use the same color.
Yeah.
That glow. Gigi loves orange.
I thought this
should
was
order
such a
some.
good thing.
I should order some of that.
Yeah.
Because I love it and to support. Because
love
that
it
would be
too.
great too.
You do love orange. I don't think you wear it much, but you have it in your house.
I do have it in my house.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah,
Actually,
you
it's
do.
surprising
Yeah.
how much I have it in my house. And I love it. Okay, you want to see another pattern that I bought?
Yeah.
I love.
I also bought this one.
Did you buy this one too?
No, I think I did not.
Well, we bought the Ursa pattern by Jacqueline Cieslak when it came out, and we shared it. And was it Aran or worsted? I don't remember. This is the Ursina, which is a lighter weight version of that pattern. Oh my gosh,
your
what did I
finger
just
was there.
do?
It is so beautiful.
It's so cute, and it's super size inclusive, and it looks great on everybody. It's that cropped silhouette that, we put a longer layer underneath it, and it's just so flattering. I mean, who doesn't want a pattern that knits up that fast with a little bit of yarn, less yarn. It's not a big, long thing. I love it. I think it's super flattering. I want to knit this. So I'm sure I'll be able to find some yarn that I can knit this with that I've already got.
I was just looking. That pattern is in my saved ones to talk about today.
Yeah.
I thought that was, I love what she stands for.
Totally.
Diversity, body acceptability, and just be unapologetically yourself.
Totally. And I feel like that has changed me as a person. Mm-hmm. It really has.
Guess who would never have thought to wear a cropped more top?
And I just think even just looking the way we look, we should never be that hard on ourselves. Everything is okay.
Right.
Everything is great.
I agree.
So I do love that, and I love what Jacqueline stands for, and I love how she always shows things on multiple bodies, right? That we all can look good in these things.
Yeah, everybody's a different shape.
Yeah. Everybody's shape
so
is fantastic, whatever shape you are.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
This is called the Gregoria sweater.
Okay. Jodi, that's so cute.
It's just Norwegian, Danish, Spanish, and English.
I definitely follow Gregoria Fibers.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes, it really is.
It's the Gregoria sweater, and we'll link that too. I just came across that. The other one that I loved, Coastal Crop Raglan.
Oh, I saw that, Jodi. I love it.
Right?
Yes. I feel like everything that's a little boxy is my favorite. Whether it's V-neck or turtleneck or puffy sleeves or, that shape just works for me.
I love it. And see how the raglan continues to the underarm,
yes.
just like the other one, and then it goes down the side with a little. This is a tweed yarn that she's used, but I just love everything about this little sweater.
It's so beautiful, so beautiful.
Coastal crop raglan, and
love
with an
the gray.
eyelet braid detail.
I love the gray.
I thought it was pretty too. And then that one. Did you see that one?
Oh, yes, I did.
Espastrico ladies have a new hat out. Melissa.
It's fluffy.
It is a free pattern, and it's so pretty. It's color work, and it's called Night Blooms Hat.
It uses, I think, Magpie Fibers Nest, the worsted. Is that right? Nest? Okay.
No, I don't have no idea. Yes.
Nest worsted. So it's worsted weight, and then the contrast color is a fluffy yarn.
Mohair.
I think. Yeah.
So
but the heavier weight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. I love a good hat.
I love a good eyelet. No, I love a good color work.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay. I'm trying to think. Do I have any knitting left? I don't. But I'm going to go change my sweater.
There is a second reveal, you guys.
Do you want to? So we wanted to share with you guys about the Knit Collage Knit Along.
Okay, so we'll be right back.
Be right back.
Talk amongst yourselves.
BRB.
So do you guys remember the knit along last time? Tracie had knit the sweater she was just wearing. Remind us what the name was.
That one was the Kaleidoscope cardigan.
Okay. And that was the knit along she had knit for the first one we participated in.
Oh my god.
And then these new patterns, are these ones available?
These ones are new to the spring, the fall knit along. Okay. What? Okay.
We love a reveal.
So fun. So fun. These are some of the new designs that are in the Knit Collage Fall Knit Along. And so we're going to be joining in again, which is really fun.
Yeah.
But I think the difference this time is last time we had never participated before and we did not know what to expect. And this time
I still didn't participate.
We can share with you what it was really like.
Yes.
Right? To be involved in the knit along and just give you our personal experience because we've actually had some this time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share with you the patterns first. This is Chanel. No, it's actually not. This is the Plaid Party Cardi. And it's
That is a cute name.
Isn't it cute? And so it's a new design for this fall knit along. They had a big vote, and this was the one that won by a landslide.
Okay,
Everybody
I
wanted
can see
this
why.
one included. And this super cute, this here is just slip stitches. So you're using mini skeins and striping, and then you're slipping stitches, and that's what's creating sort of the vertical interest.
Love it.
So very simple, right? And then they took the plaid and also applied it to some accessories.
Yeah. So this is the scarf, which is called
Plaid-tastic.
Look at the giant tassels they've done it with. Okay, this periwinkle color.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is so beautiful. So this is the right side.
Yeah.
This is the wrong side.
Yeah.
So both sides are really nice.
I think it's really cute. And you know, I'm pretty vocal about like not enjoying to knit scarves because I feel like they take forever and they're boring.
They are kind of boring.
But I kind of think this one won't be because the yarn is so heavy and it goes so fast.
And you're switching colors so often.
And you're switching colors with the minis. So I think it's going to be really, really fun. So I did actually get my kit already. I am going to knit the scarf. What?
Yes.
So I chose the minty color. And then these, I think, are called High Vibes.
It's a set?
The High Vibes are the minis. So
Okay.
for the scarf, you need 1 skein of the Spun Cloud, which is a super duper bulky, and it's got gold and silver lurex. So you've got sparkle.
So pretty.
You've got giant needles, and I don't have the pattern with me right now, but they're like this big.
Size 15.
They're huge.
Big.
And then this was the mini skein set that came. So it's 5 different yarns. 4 of them are wool. 1 of them is the cotton.
Did you pick this or did it come in a set?
No, I picked it.
Okay.
But they have suggestions for sets, but you can always just buy whatever you like. But that's how much yarn you need. So I'm really excited to get going on the scarf because I think it's going to be super quick. And actually, my daughter Georgia saw these and said, oh my gosh, can you make me a hat? Can you make me a cowl? She's not a scarf girl, but I'm going to make her a cowl.
Love.
Which will be like a hat and a half,
Yes.
right? And just finish it up. So when you get any kit for the knit along, you get this cute little bag of notions, which I won't share, but because it'll ruin the surprise. But they're not a secret.
Okay.
But you get notions that work with super fat yarn, which is great.
Okay. So tell me about the hat. What's the hat name?
The hat is actually a bonus pattern. So here's one thing that I found very interesting last time. Whatever kit you buy to join the knit along. So you could buy the scarf kit and be done. You will get every single pattern that is offered in the knit along. So you don't just get the scarf pattern. You get all 5 knit along patterns. Plus there's like bonus patterns of 2 more sweaters and the hat.
That's really cool.
Not just, So you get the patterns and then you also get video classes for each pattern.
Right.
So what I thought was neat, you only have to know how to knit and purl to do any of these projects.
Okay. So
because
very
there's
beginner.
video support for everyone.
Okay.
And they also did every week, they would do a knit night. So community where they're coming
love
together
that.
live, either on Facebook or Zoom or I just think that that's like a huge part of it, the community, the warmth of coming together, of feeling like we're not so separate.
When does the cowl start?
The cowl is going to start, the actual date of cast on is the 28th. 28th of October.
Okay.
And the reason we're talking about it today is because kits go live tomorrow.
Got it.
And they're only for sale for a week. So from October 14th to October 20th, you can get in there and get a kit, but then they want to make sure that it's all shipped right away so people can get knitting.
Got it.
So that's when they're available.
Okay. We have a link.
We do have a link. So we'll have a Grocery Girls.
We're a affiliate partner.
We are. So
use our link.
And so that's really, really nice. If you want to use our link, great. That will support our podcast.
You must.
But really, I think the thing that's super important is that we just get together and knit things. get together and knit. And another thing that's new this time is Amy Small is Knit Collage.
Yeah.
Everything is her in this. It's her business. The yarn is designed by her, and she's got an amazing team that works with her. So if you ever need help, you can actually book an appointment, a one-on-one appointment, and get help.
We'll
like
give
over
you Amy's
Zoom.
phone number.
We'll give you Amy's cell number for sure. But you can book an appointment one-on-one if you're having issues. You can also, there's going to be yoga nights and meditation and
Pass.
Amy loves the
No, I know.
yoga. So
Yeah,
her
she
yoga
does.
t-shirt. Jodi will be first in line. And she wears a very skimpy outfit, let me tell you. I don't know. I've just never been involved in a knit along that's so multifaceted. So I just wanted to share with you that I just think it's really fun. And I will be knitting. I ordered yarn to make a kaleidoscope pullover.
Interesting.
And then this showed up.
Oh, can you turn it into this?
I think so.
Okay, good.
That's the great news. It's so scrappy.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. That kaleidoscope cardigan is the most fun I've ever had knitting.
Yeah.
The most fun.
Yeah.
It's really
Oh,
hard.
I'm so glad to hear that. Because
Yvette loved her knit along.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to link Amy's YouTube channel. There's a few videos that she put out explaining how her yarn is made. This is all hand spun.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff, and how it's made, what the knit alongs involve, and then some testimonials from people that knit along last time.
Okay.
And it was great. I just think it was really interesting to hear other people's experiences. And there were people that have never knit before.
Yeah.
And came out with a sweater.
Well, it's instant gratification.
Totally.
Because, I mean, the needles are so big, the yarn is so big. This is going to be done in a couple of hours, really.
Totally.
Because...
And this can be done with scraps. I think this is an extra pattern, and I don't believe there's kits for it. I mean, you could buy a mini skein set and knit the hat if you wanted.
Sure.
But there's not a lot of yarn necessary, so you can knit a hat just with leftover minis.
If anyone knows the needle size, put that up in there. I think it's size 12. No? I'm guessing.
Well, we're talking millimeter. I think it was like 15 millimeters.
Yeah, it's a
whatever
biggie.
that is for US sizes. So 12 millimeter and 15 millimeter, I believe, is what I used last time. But you guys,
Look at
Amy does a thing that shows all the colors, all the patterns on her video. And this one specifically,
The flower?
This one here, it's called Flower Power.
I do love that.
It's in Tarja.
It's beautiful.
So this is color work, kind of where you're striping and slipping stitches. But Amy says, you know what? Maybe this is the pattern that gets you interested in Tarja. It's giant yarn, and you have videos teaching you every step of the way. And she said, surprisingly, super easy. She'll definitely, and if you have trouble, again, you can just do
Yes, Amanda, who does lots of Intarsia, that's the one you should make.
Yes. Oh, she does Intarsia? Oh, my God.
Well, her sweaters with the heart, like, is
Yes,
that
yes,
not
yes,
in-
yes, yes, yes. So Flower Power Cardi. How cute is that? So I'm having a hard time deciding between both of these. I love my kaleidoscope cardi so much. I wanted to do a pullover. Do you think that's a bad idea?
I don't know. You love a cardigan. You've been saying you love a cardigan so much.
And you got, I know.
No, I think you could not go wrong with either of those. You just have to, do I want a cardigan or a pullover?
I literally have no idea what I'm going to end up casting on. And so these are the bonus patterns.
Like the bonus Jonas?
Bonus.
This is the bonus pattern.
Right. The Glow Girl Cardi. Come on.
That is
what?
cute.
It's got a freaking hood.
I know.
And then you'll get the kaleidoscope cardigan as well.
Oh, yeah, that you knit.
Yeah, but that was actually not being voted on this time, I don't think. So you're getting it anyway. You're going to get the pattern.
Because that was the number one last time.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And it was short sleeved. So now this time it's long sleeved. I feel like it's one of those classic things. Who wouldn't want to knit that?
US 17 and 19. Okay, thank you.
And if you're not into wild stripy things,
yeah,
you can do that kaleidoscope pullover in your favorite solid color.
It's pretty. I've seen it.
It's beautiful.
Pardon me.
Like my one side that loves like deep and abiding love of neutrals fights the side
they
that
do.
wants a pop of color.
I know. I listen, that is a really good analogy because what I wear in my everyday is not quite as bright in this, but then I look at this and think, I need that.
Totally, Joe.
In those fun colors.
So, I mean, this is super cute, and I know lots of people can't wear this indoors a lot, but look at the little gathered cuff.
Yes.
And this edging is different than my edging on the Kaleidoscope cardigan. I was like, wow, that's bulkier. I love it. This is I-cord. I
feel
just
like you need to knit this
crocheted
one.
an edging in that last one, and now it's I-cord. If you had asked me 6 months ago, I would be like, no, bulky yarn's not for me.
Yeah.
This is not
I
my
feel like you
thing.
need to knit this.
I just don't know. But what I do know is we wanted to let you guys know that the kits are on sale starting tomorrow for 1 week. So if you're interested,
Yes.
I don't want you to miss out. Jodi says you have to use our link.
Yes.
I will provide that.
I will put
but
it in
whatever.
the description box below. It will also be in our show notes.
Yeah.
It'll be a quick link right down below.
Yeah, I do love the community aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I might even do the yoga.
10 a.m. Eastern, which means 8 a.m. for us, 6 a.m. for... Did she say 10 a.m. Eastern?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, that's 8 a.m. for us.
Okay, I will have all the details in our show notes. I'll be really good and make sure that all this stuff. So you'll have to convert your own time zone, but I'll make sure that to put exactly.
So 7 a.m. on the West Coast. We're Mountain Time, which is 8.
Yeah,
Eastern will be 10.
right. So, and I will tell you that there was
This color's amazing.
Jodi. Okay, so this color, there's 3 new colors, and I believe this is one of them.
Oh.
That's a new color. This is a new color, and there's another one. She said that the supplies are kind of low on those.
Okay.
I don't want to pressure people, but if you really love a new color, I would say don't wait till the end of the week because, but the
You
yarn,
might not get your color
It will come
choice.
back. It's not gone forever, but it's low stock. But there's literally every color I could knit with there.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Right. I agree. This
this-
mint's not new.
Yeah, mint is new.
Okay, yeah, the mint you said, and then the periwinkle.
I'm thinking to myself, why did I? Anyway,
It's beautiful.
the color I picked, dark gray.
Of course you did. What? It's coming.
Dark gray with that blue.
Oh, Tracie.
I think it'll be nice. My menopause is like, seriously?
Oh, do you know I was?
Do
up
you
twice-
want a pullover? So the
Oh.
cardigan thing is you can go like this and
I
fan
know.
yourself.
The other one you have to take right off. You don't get reprieve. I think you should knit a cardigan.
I know.
I was up twice last night from it.
I've been like having bad nights for sure. Gigi said she's going to be, so Gigi is also knitting in the knit along, and she just said she's got a custom Gigi kit. Well, I cannot wait to see that. I can't wait.
Okay. So this is fun. We love a knit along. So this is the info. You have the join if you want.
It is.
It's community.
I'm not taking this off, and I'm
fun.
not sending it back.
Amy
So-
said you could keep it.
No, she didn't.
I'm sure she
But
did.
can you believe they sent one that would fit? That was dangerous.
Yeah.
She should have sent one that was tiny and that wouldn't fit me.
Yeah. No, listen. You don't have to tell me twice. Amy Benson.
Okay, so a kaleidoscope cardigan would be amazing. Or this cardigan. I don't know. Anyway,
Someone's coming to us from Hawaii.
I know. That's amazing.
What I would give
I
to be
can't
on
get
the
over
beach
this.
right now.
You guys, after the last Knit Collage Knit Along, I did buy some single skeins because I thought I'm going to make another kaleidoscope cardigan. So who knows what I'm going to throw in this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I have yarn
You
to
should
show.
knit a scarf. You should knit the scarf. No? I mean, you can.
No.
Okay, that's okay, because I want to knit it.
Do you know what
anyway.
hurts?
Right.
The bigger needles with my hands don't really. Look
Okay.
what I got in my La Bien-Aimée yarn.
Jodi, I love that. I actually saw that on Instagram. Gay's doing the pullover and the hoodie. The hoodie is calling my name.
Tracie, you should do the hoodie.
In a million years, I would never have thought.
Oh,
This is the most joyful,
Kitchen Six.
the joyful
podcast.
patterns. I really do love it.
Yes,
I
I
do
will
love
come
it.
stay with you.
And the hoodie is so cute.
The hoodie is
In
so
Hawaii?
cute. Can you imagine doing the hoodie in different color stripes?
Well, it's chevron. Hello. I mean, I love everything
like
chevron.
you're all over. Oh my gosh.
Maybe one day. But the thing is, you'll get the pattern. Buy the scarf, you get all the sweater patterns.
Love it so much.
I do love it. And you guys, okay, this is it. This is the very end. This is one of the most important things for me. Amy does a scholarship fund, which means you can go to Knit Collage and purchase $25. I think it's increments of that. And you are donating money into her scholarship fund.
All of that goes directly.
All of that money, plus Amy matches it. Whatever is sent in, Knit Collage matches. And that money goes to people that have sent their name in. They just said, I'd love to be in the knit along. It's not in my budget right now. So there is I don't know how they handle that on their end, but you do email them something to do with the scholarships. And 14 people last time got their yarn sent to them.
That's a lot of people.
Through the scholarship fund.
I love that.
So I will be donating for sure again to the scholarship fund.
I didn't know that. I'm not going to participate, I don't think, but I will donate.
Yeah. So that's another option. And we are so stupid. We are giving away a kit today.
Oh, we are.
Today's giveaway is your choice of Knit Collage.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah. Knit Collage, whatever the kit is for the knit along, your choice, that is what you'll be winning. So the thing is, we have to do this quickly because we can't wait a whole week, right?
Yes.
I feel like we're going to have to maybe do it from the YouTube comments. Tell us below. Go to...
Not yet.
Not yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wait until this video is done and posted to our channel. You tell us below what pattern is calling your name. We are going to do a random number generator and we'll pick today's Tuesday. How about Friday?
Perfect.
Okay. Friday, we will do a draw. So if you're watching this after Friday, I'm sorry, but it is a time-sensitive giveaway.
Out of luck.
You may, color choice at that point, I don't know what color choice will be, but they will make you happy.
Yeah.
Knit Collage will do a custom kit for you, they'll make you happy. So we're thrilled to be able to give this away today. Thank you, Amy. Mwah. Thank you to everybody at Knit Collage. And that's just a way to spread the love. And I think that's everything. That was a lot.
But we wanted to get it right.
We do want to get it right.
I knew nothing about it.
And I don't want to tell people too late, right? That was the thing. If you really want to participate and you think, well, I wish I had known, there you go.
Right.
But if you're following Knit Collage on Instagram or getting their emails, you would know. That's what I always say to people. Get people's newsletters.
Yes. It's the best way to keep in the loop, you guys.
Kathleen wants to know who won the yarn winder. So since last time, we gave away... Fiber Artist Supply Company offered a giveaway of their automatic winder. And thank goodness, random number generator chose, because the winner is Jodi's friend for a year, Kelly.
Who knits my swatches, you guys. She's a test sample knitter.
So there was one more winder coming to Alberta. How
do you do a number generator? There's an app, isn't there?
It's a website. So you go and you put in the link and you just hit pick a winner and it shows you. And I always screenshot it so people know you're.
And how did they enter on Ravelry?
They entered. No, they wanted to do the Instagram. Instagram.
Right.
So we did it on Instagram. It came and went. There was almost 4,000 people that entered. Oh, it was crazy.
It was a good one.
And it was just very generous of them to want to do that. I mean, a product that we loved. So it was really fun.
Put it on your Christmas list, you guys, if you want your own winder.
Keep a penny jar. Keep throwing in quarters or dollars if you want one day. It's pretty awesome. But it was really fun to give it away.
Us as yarn enthusiasts, we should be able to register for things that we want. You know, like make a little registry so then we can give it to our significant other. Anyone wanting to buy us gifts.
Hey, send whoever's buying your present links.
Yes.
So it pops up in their task. They don't even have to go look for stuff. They just hit the link.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so I got a couple of things from La Bien-Aimée. After I saw Macks the Knitter's socks, I had never ordered this. This is the...
And that looks so wild. Like his socks to me don't look like that.
Cowl and Sophie.
It's gorgeous.
But you have to check out with more than one skein.
Well, Jodi, hello.
So I got that for heels and toes.
I love it.
And then it says, "Hi, Jodi. I'm a huge fan of your podcast. Please say hi to Tracie from Julia.
What? Hi, Julia.
We're a huge fan of you and your
Oh
yarn."
my gosh, you get to work at La Bien-Aimée and paw the yarn and buy whatever color you want whenever you want. I'm super jealous.
So that came.
That's beautiful, Jodi.
I love it. So
That
that'll be
coral?
socks. It's amazing. Wow. I just noticed that note. Have you got yarn? Tracie.
No.
Okay. Another love.
But I do want to. I want to show a party in our mailbox that came for us. Oh, but I have one thing I can share. Okay, you guys, I have a new favorite notion. Do you remember Thread and Maple? They had all these little cork cases for things.
Yes.
And they sent a whole bunch of stuff, and we did a great giveaway. And so they sent us one of these, but I bought one.
You can buy just that little thing?
You can buy it empty, and you can buy it with needles. So it holds your... I'm always losing needles. You guys, it's freaking magnetic.
I need that.
I bought a few extra. I bought one for you.
You did?
Yes, I just bought a few more to have because
Thank you.
it is not expensive, but the way... How much I love this thing, and I have not used anything else since I got it.
Because in my little tin, you're searching towards the
Yes.
bottom for a little needle.
Yes. And it's total, like normally when I pull it out of my bowl, it's got 45 stitch markers stuck
That's
to it.
okay.
But it's genius.
I love it.
Thread and Maple, and I mean, honestly, everything I've ever
Can I see that, please?
had a chance to touch, feel, use from their site, they're doing amazing things.
Yeah, they're really doing amazing things
Yes.
with what they've been coming
I
up
purchased
with.
a cork bag. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
really nice. And it's lightweight, and you
Yeah.
can get the handle edition. Anyway,
I agree.
It's kind of, this is a cheap and cheerful notion that I feel like you cannot live without. I can't live without it now.
I love it too. That's
Yeah.
a really good thing to
I got
know.
you one coming. Because you need it. Oh, Jodi. What?
So they came out with their third.
What is this?
This is their third
oh,
color.
yes, that's that one. You guys,
It's called Totoro and May.
I'm totally going to order that. Jodi, it's stunning.
So I got this Aran weight to do a bag sample.
Love it.
But look at the colors in there, you guys.
That's completely dreamy.
And then I got it on DK.
It's like raspberry and pine.
Right.
green. And then this pop of, look at that pop. Look at that.
And then I got it on DK and a mohair.
Love it.
And it's called,
And
again,
I've still never seen any of these movies.
Totoro and May.
I guess I should watch these movies. If
They're anime, if
They're
that's your
so
thing.
inspirational.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Jodi, this color's ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Yes. Boy, this Aran base is squishy.
It's beautiful.
And not super heavy. It's very nice. 100% superwash merino. Nice. Jodi, that's
500
so
meters
beautiful.
for 50 grams.
That's so, yes. So La Bien-Aimée,
They're long.
that is the biggest skein of mohair I've ever bought or seen.
And I like the fluff ratio. I don't like a crazy too much.
Who knew there was such a
Right.
difference?
God,
Jodi,
my
that color's
size.
amazing. Oh, La
Sweater.
Bien-Aimée is so good. And their shipping is so fast. They use DHL and it comes fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was Carrie. That girl, that Instagram story that I shared about that sister that doesn't knit, that was
Oh!
making her sister
Okay.
that knits choose
I
between.
didn't see. Okay, I saw what posted to our stories, but
It
it cut
only-
off.
But then it was a continuous story on hers. But then it was no way for me to post all the other ones.
I didn't see all of it.
She never picked. She couldn't pick between us.
Aw.
That's so
I
funny.
think that's funny. Okay, we had big time party in our mailbox. Big time.
Wow.
So let me share the OG big project bag.
That's right.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
She's the OG oversized.
She's been sending us bags for years.
She's so
That
nice.
tulip is very
Right?
pretty.
So this is Darlene of Bags by Awesome Granny, and she is awesome, and she does awesome bags. And every once in a while, she will message us and say, "You guys need some bags for knit-alongs?" What?
Yes, we do.
Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So
Okay.
these will be, they're super cute. Show the inside fabric of that.
I do love this orange.
This one's super floral and gorgeous. And this is the polka dot. Isn't that cute?
I do love turquoise and orange together.
Me too. Yeah, I love it. So you've got all
very pretty.
kinds. This is going to fit tons of
Big.
stuff.
Big.
So you're going to see these go out in our knit-alongs prizes, which I'm behind on, but tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day. And then this is a Canadian maker.
Boy, they sent a lot.
She's crazy. Her name, well, in the best way, Laura. Laura is I Heart You.
Yes.
And I remember, Jode, years ago, seeing, like when we went to Olds that very first year, one of the girls had an I Heart You bag. And
did she?
Remembered because she does patchwork bags.
Okay, this is super cute how she has it on this side.
So I Heart You is her company name. She lives on Pender Island, which is a hop, skip, and a jump from Galliano. So her life is amazing. She lives out on the Gulf Coast, I guess they call it. And she has a knitting podcast now, which I watched.
Wow. Did you?
Yes, I did. And she seems super sweet. And I just think she's a sweetheart. So I'll link that too in our show notes.
I love the up and down.
She sent so many bags. This is like a giant Finch bucket with all the patchwork that's so beautiful.
Yes. Perfect.
These are the perfect kind of like knitting a hat, knitting socks,
Two
knitting
skein
a cowl,
project.
Right? I do love her fabric choices. She also, hello pandemic, she's making masks. Oh my gosh, they're so
nice.
cute. She sent us so much stuff.
Wow.
So these are all going to go into knit-along prizes. Look, here's the little Finch bucket.
Oh, that's so good.
So cute with
These
the
masks
pineapples.
are going to fit really well.
Yeah, with all the pleats.
Yeah.
So I do love her drawstrings. Fantastic. And she sent all of these Notions bags.
My gosh, you guys.
What?
Thank you, Laura.
And like I said again, she's got the coolest little fabric choices. So her shop has really neat stuff, and it also has lavender sachets. I think I'm going to keep one. Do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw a lavender sachet in my bag. She sent a bunch. They're going to have a couple of them in prizes. But
Look
you
at the one with silver on the back.
You can go to her shop and get your own set of lavender sachets.
Ooh, I love
And they're
it.
actually perfect to put in your knitting, right? To keep away.
Let's just keep 2 each. We won't give any of these away.
Okay. Jeez, that's... So there you go. But they smell amazing. She uses some... One of her videos, she talks about what she uses. It's an organic French lavender and jasmine rice. And they last about a year. So you get, to have
Oh,
the...
Laura's here.
Oh, she is? What?
Right here.
Which...
I'm late to join, but that Cardi Tracie. Is that
I
Laura
know.
Young?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
Laura?
I don't know.
I heart you.
But this is no, that's not her. This is the name of her shop, I Heart You. It will be in our show notes. And she has a really great knitting podcast. She talks about, she's a big knitter. Sweaters, socks, knitting lots of stuff. But she's also incredibly generous. So thank you for all these prizes. Thank you for sending everything. Gigantic party in our mailbox. And the bags and masks and everything will go out in knit-along prizes.
Are these still available?
I don't know anything. I don't know.
I had
love
these little
them.
bracelets from Clinton Hill Cashmere. I'm just going to check
They
if...
must be, Jodi. They were such a big hit.
Clinton.
Did I share the black ones already? The black and white ones?
They're the cutest little bracelets.
Okay, so yeah, don't know what's happening.
I'm just going to check.
These are sets of bracelets that you can get from Clinton Hill Cashmere. I'm sure I shared the black ones, but if I didn't, I will. You can get these super adorable, multicolored. They're rubber, so they're like little rubber rings that are strung on. And each bracelet has letters and words. So this one says yarn, pearl, knit, love, and cashmere.
The black ones do say the same.
Yeah, and there's a,
And
you
they
get
are
a set
available.
of white, a set of white, a set of black.
Actually, yes, they do have white on their website.
and the Maltese. And so good luck choosing because they're all amazing. Joe, the Maltese are super
Aren't
cute.
they fun?
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
No.
Either way, they're just adorable.
I've had these for a while.
Clinton Hill Cashmere is where you can get those.
Like, how fun, you guys, to like get a set and split it between a couple of friends.
Yeah, like
knit
somebody
and
get
purl.
black, somebody get Maltese. You can split them out.
Right.
Yeah, really, really cute.
They're available at ClintonHillCashmere.com.
They are super cute.
Actually, that's not. Yes, it is.
We got some
Clinton
as
Hill
birthday
Cashmere.
gifts. I'm sure I shared them. If I didn't, that's my error, and I
Yeah.
will because I wear them a lot. A lot. Jodi! I'm so excited. Okay. I'm looking around because I don't want to forget anything, but I am not the purchaser right now. I love it.
Well, this looks more. Okay, you guys.
Jodi.
This is the two Halloweeny. There's a Halloween and an October Hugh Loco set that was a mystery. So if you don't want to see yours,
Those are mystery?
you had to have gotten yours already because I've had mine for over a week. These are the two. This is called Grimoire.
Grimoire.
What does that mean?
It's a French word for like,
I think
know,
this
gremlin?
was
I don't know.
the Halloween, the witches one.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
And that was a mystery?
Yes.
No wonder, because I would have bought that if I had seen the color. Verdigris? Oh my God. What's with all the French words?
This might be the October one.
Jodi.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Please tell me she's going to offer those
This was a
again.
mystery. Oh, Witches
That
in Spellbook.
green.
This is Witches in Spellbook.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That
It's
was the name
Grimoire.
of the club.
Oh, I thought that was the name of the yarn.
No.
Okay, her yarn is so soft.
And then look at this.
This snotty green. Love. Love. Grimoire is like an evil spell book. Okay, gotcha. I mean, come on.
They're ridiculous.
What? They're both beautiful.
I just wanted to show them. I don't even know
Jodi.
that they're available anymore. Maybe
Yeah, maybe not.
maybe she'll bring them back if there's interest because Nicole's so good at that.
Yes, I say snotty green, and I would buy a yarn called snotty green
I would
because I
too.
would just love it
It's a
so
good
much.
green.
I'm sure she's got a way more elevated name.
But okay, so Mackenzie had a few new sock sets.
That's exciting. To the Macks little yarn show. Jode, I love.
Purple.
Really
Lot of
pretty.
purple.
But look at all the speckles in there. What? Super cute. Oh, and the mini spark. No. Maybe.
Yeah, it could
it's
be,
sparkle.
yeah.
It is sparkle.
That's really pretty. The dark
Wow.
like berry.
Wow. Jodi, I love that. That's really, really gorgeous.
And then this one.
Ooh, I love teal and coral together.
That's fun. I love those.
And they had a sale this weekend.
Yeah. I think
That's
I think
exciting.
they're following through.
Oh, keeping it up?
Yeah. And then
Alrighty.
there was two I grabbed because I couldn't believe they're not selling. I love these so much. There's several of these sets in the shop.
Those are gorgeous. I mean, I love a good gray.
Look at this. It's like all over kind of tonal.
I feel like if you're not a wild sock lover or like crazy colors, this is your set,
Right.
right? It's got a little sparkle, a little zhuzh, but
I agree.
it's a beautiful,
Yes.
and that's a very layered, earthy.
Yeah.
That's not just a plain gray.
And then this one.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
love that
mushroom,
too.
different.
Jodi,
like,
I love that one.
Isn't
oh
that
my gosh, I
amazing?
should buy that one.
with the red mini.
I'm such a sucker for a gorgeous sock set, as you can tell by the bucket of sock sets.
Exactly.
Jodi,
I love
that's
that.
got a little mauvey gray in there.
And then this one with that honey.
Yes. Kind of boysenberry purple and a honey golden.
Somebody asked, what would you make with these? Well, socks if you like. Cowls.
For sure.
Mitts.
And Espace Tricot has that little shawl that's called Pretty Little Thing.
Yeah.
And you use the mini as an I-cord or tassels bind off, I-cord bind off.
Yeah.
I'll link it. It's called Pretty Little Thing, but you use a sock set. And Hohi has put out a few single skein shawls.
Yes.
So there's cowls and single skein shawls as well as socks if you don't want to. But you can also hold these double and knit a worsted weight hat.
Exactly.
Like there's way more. The term sock set is very deceiving because there's
Guess they could call it mini sets.
Tons that you could knit.
There's just a complementary color
I can't get
to
it.
the
Look
full
how-
skein,
that
and
is
there's
just
lots to do with it.
super sparkly contrast on this one. I love it. Love it, love
Okay.
it, love it.
So that's it for yarn.
That's it for yarn.
We have a couple more things.
This
so-
is the shopping portion.
yeah.
If you'd like to shop.
Yeah, we're going to show a few things we've added to our shop. And then I've got a few bags if you guys want to stick around.
Yes, both. Go ahead. Mrs. Brown's bags will be linked
I
to Jodi.
did some flat pouches.
I love. Did you see my order? I bought one.
Did you?
Yes.
I'm going to refund you.
Don't.
So these knitting pouches.
I'm surprised how big they are. They're awesome.
Right? Like that's 2 skeins of yarn. And that's...
Jodi, I love them. And I love a new style.
I do too.
And this fits in like your tote bag.
Yeah.
Right? It's a little
Yeah.
more streamlined if you've got multiple projects or you're taking stuff to go. I love it.
So Fiore, I think it's called. And
But
then,
that's La Bien-Aimée.
yeah, PB&J.
PB&J. Super bright.
This
I
is
love.
Lola Bean, Princess Bean colorway.
So good. So good. So good.
This is Grello from La Bien-Aimée as well.
That's beautiful.
And this is Suki and Ponyo and Suki.
That's the one I bought.
Is it?
Yes.
Then you keep that.
Okay, good.
You know what
Thanks,
else?
Jo.
You know what else came this week?
Are you sure you don't have orders that need this?
No.
Okay.
You know what else came this week?
What?
That new La Bien-Aimée, that other, what was that new one I just bought? This that was released.
The gray?
No, that was released at the same time.
Yes. Okay,
That
so a new
fabric
fabric
came this week.
You're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a flat pouch. That Grello is everything. I know,
Yeah.
Vincent. I know. Oh my gosh, putting a project in here immediately. I love
It's
your little.
fun.
I love your zipper pulls.
They're little leather pulls.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Stephanie, the creative knitter. Oh my gosh, I forgot my yarn. I'll show it next time. You guys are going, speaking of mini skeins,
I'm actually going to pull her up just while
put
we're...
a pin in it. Okay, you can show it.
And we'll...
Oh my goodness, this fall set of mini skeins. I cannot believe I've been really good in putting things away, you guys. And that's a mistake because I forget. But it's mouth watering. Oh, that's it. It's so good. I'll show you in person next time, but this is a 20 times 20 gram mini skein. So it's 2 full skeins of fingering weight yarn in her fall rainbow.
It's so good.
It's so beautiful.
So you guys remember...
I think I have an idea of what I want to knit with it too. So, but I'll show you.
This was
So
her
beautiful.
really bright one that she sent us. One for a giveaway, and then she sent me a DK one.
Yeah. So
And then a more moody one that she's got for the fall.
so it's just slightly like, but you're right. It's got that darker feel. It's still rainbow in the best way.
It's real good.
Anyway, I love it. It's gorgeous. I will link her
Hi,
shop.
Bearded Pearl. Yes, you
yes,
do need
you
them.
need these minis.
Is that Caleb?
I want Caleb to just come over and cook for me. They cook the best stuff.
Gasp. Yes, I know, Rusty. Gasp. We have a couple of new things for our shop.
Oh, yes.
You guys, this is fun.
Oh, my goodness. If you're tired of all the flashing,
No.
you don't
I'm
want to
having
go.
so much fun. I think it's fun because I like getting merch from my favorite people.
Me too, and it's very fun to put things together and hope you guys love them as much as we do. Everything that we add to our shop is because we truly love it and we're want it, right, ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anyway.
The first item is a canvas reusable grocery or tote bag.
Yeah. Grocery bag from the Grocery Girls. It also holds yarn.
You know the ones that you can fold up and it comes with a little snap thing? It's the same shape as that.
Yeah.
But really sturdy enough that you can just throw into your purse and have an on-the-go bag.
Yeah. And it's also, like, we're trying to get rid of plastic in our life.
2021, we're not going to be allowed to use it anymore.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get in the habit of having more of these. And honestly, it rolls up to nothing in your bag.
Yeah.
And it's a very soft but light canvas.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to throw this in the washing machine and keep it clean.
Yeah.
Which is kind of gross. I think most of those bags we don't actually wash enough, and then it gets really nasty.
I agree.
So these things are great to have in your bag, or just fill it with yarn. Take it to a yarn festival, put a sweater project in it, whatever.
Okay, so the next thing is we had note cards previously.
Yes.
And people enjoyed those.
Yeah.
So we put together another set. This set, though, it's a 10 set as well. And it's got the dove gray, I don't know if you're seeing it, but it's a linen finish, premium paper.
Yeah.
But we've added 5 different knit prints. 1.
You'll be able to maybe
2.
see what and recognize some of them from Jodi's bags.
3.
So we tried to do sort of a selection
4 and
of
5.
different colors, right? But they're great for note cards, birthday cards, whatever. I love a blank note card, so
I do too.
That's a great little set.
Okay, now the last item.
Okay, and so we have one more fabulous thing that, you know how much we love Muffy. Muffy the enamel pin. Muffy was a tote bag. Muffy was a collaboration with Les Garçons. Macks the knitter is this incredible illustrator. And so Muffy was born through him. And we have put Muffy on one of our favorite items ever. Every single day we both use thermal cups.
Yeah.
So Muffy is a tumbler at the moment. How cute is she? I can't even. I can't even.
I know.
I can't even. How it's so cute.
These are for hot or cold. It keeps your beverages, and it really keeps it for hours.
I think a lot of people use these for wine.
Yes.
But it's actually my perfect coffee cup. This is the size I use every day. It's my favorite.
It's a 12-ounce to the rim cup.
Yeah. But she's a knitting beaver.
Yes, she is.
I know. I can't believe he let us. Anyway, her name's Muffy. She's a beaver. We love her. So that is in the shop as new. And we thought maybe you guys might think it was adorable as well.
We do think it's adorable.
I think I see Max. Muffy's thirsty. Max.
Yes, she is.
But I just can't help but smile every single time I see that drawing and that character. And she's a sassy knitting Canadian beaver, and I don't know where that came from, but we love her.
We had a lot to show today and talk about.
Oh,
is anybody cast on the slip extravaganza?
Okay, the big Stephen West mystery knit along.
There have been spoilers that I've seen. It's real nice.
It's really fun. Okay, have you seen a little bit of the second? I don't know if it's the second clue, but like I've seen the triangle.
That's
part,
the first one.
But then I've seen a bit of the
second.
What
clue.
happens next in a picture, and I don't know where I saw that. It's Crazy Town. I cannot imagine what that's going to look like. Nobody is ever going to dream up anything like
I am having so much fun following that hashtag.
Me too.
And people's color combinations.
Like, just when you think you know where it's going to go, it's for sure not.
No.
Of course it's not.
It's going in a completely different
it's going
direction.
to be amazing. And I keep thinking every year, I should be in it, right? Just to see what it's like. Because most of the mystery knit-alongs that he does later, I think to myself, oh my gosh, I love that. I would have loved that.
I do
This
too.
one looks a little extra. I don't know. Who knows at this point, right?
I'm just seeing if there's anything else I saved on Instagram that I thought, I needed that.
Okay. That's cute. You saved that?
Yeah. Those minis. Botanical.
Yes.
Botanical yarn.
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Do you follow them?
Yes. She actually is going to send us some yarn.
No.
Yeah.
I saved this out of the blue, not knowing.
Isn't that crazy? Well, I just said to her, so that was on the Tukapalooza.
That's what it was.
Yeah, and so
that's
I was
how
like,
I
wow,
found
I
them.
love her yarn. So I followed her. And she said, oh, do you think you'd be interested in me sending you some yarn? And I was like, well, okay, we'd love to see
You
it.
know what else?
So
You know what
she's in the UK.
Is she?
Yeah.
Her colors are very pretty. You know what I forgot? Heather from the Lemonade Shop
Yes.
is doing laser cut.
Yes.
And I got my order and forgot it.
Jodi.
But this is another thing I saved. She had done some... Excuse me. Thank you. She had done some wooden ones.
Yes. Oh, look at that RBG collar.
Right.
I love it.
I had gotten the acrylic ones to start with, and she sent goodies.
Oh, I love that laser cut stuff. Yes. Aren't they so cute? They're multicolored. I love that.
Okay, her merch. I have a t-shirt and 2 hoodies, and with these little
Her
logos of
logos
hers.
are so cute.
Aren't they?
Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to remember all of this stuff for
Good Lord.
show notes. Good luck, people. Okay. Here's one more thing that I didn't share with all of our knit collage
Friends.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right. If you're interested in a cardigan, or even if you just have a cardigan and you want buttons, Knit Collage has buttons.
Sparkle,
So right
acrylic
here,
buttons.
whoops, right here, you can see this is the pale blue one, but she's got sparkle, like ridiculous. Look at this one, another sparkle, rose gold metallic.
You can check your lipstick in your sweater.
You totally could. I was gonna say you could see it up your nose. Why would you want to do that? Gold sparkle. Here's iridescent, which last time I got my sweater, I actually did order some buttons. So I've got some of these just sitting around waiting for a project. Black glitter. Okay, Coraline.
I do like that movie.
Look at this one.
I'm sure my face looked really good doing that.
Yeah, that was a good look. Super hot pink, translucent. What?
These are really cool buttons.
And wouldn't it be cute to have some kind of a neutral sweater and these all go on your sweater?
Yes.
Like a row of multis. Okay, so if
I would do that.
If
Different
I do
color.
a cardigan,
do different colors.
Stop it. Ruthie Mom, she wants to know where to get to our shop. Oh, we are so bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's grocerygirlsknit.com. So, but we'll link it. As soon as this video goes up, you're going to see links below the video and the shop will be there. But sorry about that. But I can't get over all the colors. Do you want some of these?
No.
They were sent as a...
I love it so much.
We can keep them.
I love them so much.
Well, maybe I'll knit a sweater in like
Tracie. Like really
pale
neutral.
gray. And put all those, or who knows what, pale lavender even would be so pretty with all of these.
They at knitcollage.com.
These are knit collage buttons. So you can go there. They do have that kind of stuff now.
You pick per button, right?
Yeah. The kits, thank you, Rusty. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so nice. She put the link to the shop in her chat. And yeah, so you could get these buttons anytime.
I just think those buttons add such a flair
They're
to something
very
that's
simple, right?
And even though we said they add something to something that's really neutral, but look how great they look on this
and
too.
look, so it's a very simple button. It's super flat. There's no grooves. There's nothing to make it more.
Yeah.
But if you use like a neon yarn, like even if you got just the clear ones, like you could use a neon yarn to sew them on, and that would be like you could do all kinds of fun
you
things.
always think of such good things.
But you guys, this hot pink and this yarn with all these little flowers, that it's really interesting. I'm going to link the video where Amy talks about how her yarn is made. I mean, very interesting.
I love that.
Very interesting. And it supports a bunch of women in India that are now
Sheep to needles. Now they're supporting their family.
They are. And it's hand spun. So that's
sheep to needle.
Pretty well, I didn't see the sheep, but it's for sure hand spun.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's like farm to table, sheep to needle. Right.
There
like,
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I feel like that is it for me today. I'm so happy to come back today.
We had a lot of yarny stuff to talk about.
We did, and I just feel like...
Do we have knit-alongs going right now?
Jodi, I forgot to post for that. We were going to do... We have to decide on... No, Jodi, we have sock bash.
Right.
Do we want to do a sweater knit along till the end of November? Do we want to
We have so many prizes. I think we should.
I think we should too. Okay, part of my thing today with show notes will be to post, and it's whips allowed, so don't worry about waiting to start. We'll do an accessories knit along and a sweater knit along.
We'll do 2 knit-alongs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll draw from the chatter.
Sure.
Just to make it easy for everybody, right?
And that's
Post photos.
That's totally my bad.
I love seeing the photos.
Totally
I don't
my
actually
bad.
ever go in there. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I do go in there, but I never. Oh, I'm the worst.
Yes.
I'm the worst. Thank God.
At least you
that
know
do
it. At least you know it.
Yeah, I don't profess to be good at any of that back
Does
end
a vest
stuff.
count? Yes.
Yes, anything counts.
Does anything count? Yes.
Yeah.
I want to knit a poncho.
Yes, you want to knit a poncho.
Yes. Actually, that was my idea for a gift. Okay, got to get on it.
For Mom?
If all the time, I just have to stop sleeping. With
Yes.
all the things I want to knit.
Don't you wish you could produce double the amount of knitting in half the time?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I do love the process. I love sitting down and actually doing it. I love it. But right now, when you think there's so many things you'd love to get done.
I'm never not happy to be doing it. Like I don't knit things that I don't want to knit. Even if I'm giving them away, it's like,
yeah,
very happy to be doing it.
Yeah. Oh, 2 hours on the nose.
Goodness gracious. All right. Well, we should say goodbye, you guys.
So tomorrow is not Friday.
Tomorrow's not Friday. Tomorrow is hump day. Who called it hump day?
It's old lady. It's the middle of the week.
Tomorrow morning is our earliest
Old
day of the
ladies.
week that we work. Earliest/only. Kidding. Not kidding.
Totally.
Oh, you guys. It's good, though. It's great. I mean, I loved coming on a different day. It's kind of fun, but we're typically more organized by the end of the week. So.
Right. Yeah, Tuesday works for me, but Thursday works for me too, so.
Kate, it's 5:01 a.m. Oy vey. What are you doing up? You know this is going to be posted for any time, right? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's been really, really fun. I'm so happy to be back. And then, yes, we're going to be
Goodbye, Australia. Is it Halloween in Australia today? They're far ahead.
Not that far.
Tomorrow.
And we'll talk about Halloween maybe next time. Isn't it canceled? I don't...
No,
No?
it's not canceled. Well, kind
I
of.
feel like kids should stay on the front street sidewalk, and I'll get one of those, like, air things. And you know how they shoot T-shirts out at a football game or whatever? I'm going to shoot bags of chips. Not cans of pop, as originally planned.
God,
But
you
maybe
killed
bags
one
of
them.
chips.
Do you know what? A PVC pipe along your railing and put that caution tape along the bottom of your stairs so it's like a candy chute. Yeah. So kids aren't coming up.
I feel like I should just throw it at them. If you catch it, it's yours.
I think there's going to be a lot. Be surprised if you get very many, to be honest.
Oh, you had hardly any last year.
Yeah.
And I am thinking about leaving those mini cans of pop or chips or whatever just out in a big like a big tray outside. Because I really don't want your kids coming in my house this year. I don't.
And I don't want to be touching.
But I don't want to be that neighbor. No, I don't want to be like exchange. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I want to do it COVID style.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do little bags of something.
Yeah. Like nothing you put together because that's the first thing I threw away.
Even like a can of pop and a chip?
Oh, no. Yeah. Like I'll just put a little sign. Take one of each.
Yeah. Take it all.
Right?
If you feel inclined.
Right.
I don't care.
If you can carry it all, it's yours.
Totally.
Yeah. Somebody said they're doing bags on a table. I don't know that I'm going to set up a table.
Right.
But our front steps are right there, and I'll put like cookie sheets or whatever out.
Yeah.
Whatever. So everybody's saying don't forget to vote
Today
in
is
the
your
US.
first day for the ballot mail-in votes or something. Today's the first day. No.
Everybody's saying to vote.
Excuse me. You guys, that's right around the corner.
It's, a few weeks away still. Loved.
Amanda, are you American?
Crafty Jackalope?
Yeah.
She, oh yeah.
Is
She
she?
said she voted. Wow.
Oh, she is American. Okay.
You are? Why did I not know that?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Hi, Teresa. First time watching. Yes, Black Lives
she's
Matter.
got dual.
Already
Okay, that's
mailed
exciting.
in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Voted this morning. Vote. Yeah, that's the best thing you can do right now.
You know what I do love? Watching, watch the vice presidential debate, and then I watched SNL, and Maya Rudolph is killing Kamala.
She was born to be Kamala.
She's killing it. So if you want to laugh today, go to Saturday Night Live, watch the clips.
Just like Alec Baldwin was meant
Totally.
to be Donald Trump.
Jim Carrey is Joe Biden,
Yes.
and it's pretty funny. I hope.
The Fly.
Oh,
How they were the
it's
Fly.
so good,
Yeah,
so
it's so
good.
good.
So Saturday Night Live was so good, and if you need to laugh about politics today, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great. So, mailed in your vote, Gail. I love
Awesome.
it. I love it. I'm so nervous. I don't know why. I get really nervous.
It affects the world.
Yeah, I remember like hardly being able to sleep for the 2012 election when it would have been Barack's first. Was that 2012?
No,
2016. 2008.
2008, sorry.
Yeah, first one. Anyway,
The fly.
and last year too. Anyway,
fly
so
was-
funny. I talked about how much we love Michelle Obama, and somebody said, "Stop talking about politics," which I didn't think.
Who said that?
I don't know.
On our podcast?
Yes,
We'll talk about Michelle Obama if we
that's
feel
not
like it.
politics.
We just love. Yeah, no.
Anyway, I was a little confused by that, and I will talk about Michelle forever.
Right, we love her.
I love her. Okay, you guys, we're just babbling a little bit, which we love to do. We love to chat with you. If you have any questions, quickly, we are here. And then we think maybe we'll go and get all your show notes happening. No, y'all talk politics. It's part of our world.
Thanks,
it is.
Rusty.
It is part of our world. But apparently,
Happy
it's not
birthday, Aiden!
polite conversation.
Happy birthday, dear Aiden. What am I
We
making
will
for
never
dinner?
be hired for singing telegrams.
Oh, I did grilled chicken and with roasted broccoli and Parmesan cheese.
That's because your leftovers are done already.
But I had Friday dinner,
Oh, that's true. Okay, it's turkey soup here.
so it didn't
Whoop,
seem so
whoop.
weird.
I can't wait.
Julia's
Turkey
50.
soup with lots of noodles. Is she?
50 is was the old 30.
Everybody was like, "Oh, don't worry about being 50. It's the new 30." No, it's not. It's 50. It's 50. And I think we should celebrate 50. Who cares?
We're
you
just
know?
saying it's the cool thing. It's cool to be 50 now.
Right. It's not old. You're not old. Just keep it at 42. Mandy's going to be 42 tomorrow. Happy birthday. I do love that. Did I wet block my turtle dove? Is that you? We're talking about you? Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're asking me, yes, I did. Yeah. I wet block all my stuff. Just by rolling it up, and don't like pick it up and let the weight of the water go down. That's the quick one. 7 months until 50. Wow, that's exciting.
I'm 10 months until 50. 9
Wow,
months.
that's true. 60 is good too.
60 is good.
Wow. 26 on the 26th.
Oh,
Is
it's
that
your golden birthday.
Michelle Obama is a knitter, so if we didn't think you could love her anymore, then you find out she's making Barack hats. What?
I know. How fun is that?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Last year of your 20s. Oh, life is just getting good.
Yes, 20s are
Just getting
the
good.
decade to screw up and try
Yes.
again and
Yes,
fail.
Adela's 40 in January. We should start thinking of things to send her. That's not so far away.
I've got her home address.
Do you?
I'm going to need her new address.
You're never going to get that.
I will need the new address.
You will never get it.
I think Jimmy might hook me up with that.
Well,
I'll
maybe.
tell him I'll send him some appliance of some
Oh
kind.
my goodness.
Now that they have more room,
Oh my goodness.
what about
40 in February? That's exciting.
a pop machine? You know, like those soda streams? Do you need
I
one
thought
of those?
you meant like
a big Coke cooler?
yeah. Anyway, good to know, Adela. Thank you for telling us that. Thanks for the details. 73 and going strong. Rosemary. Yes.
Yeah, you rock.
Yes.
Okay, should we say?
Yeah, we
he
should
has
say
one.
goodbye.
I can think of something he doesn't have, Adela. With all that room in your pantry now? I mean, in your appliance garage?
Right. Appliance Central.
Where is Jimmy today?
I think that would be a great thing to brand. Like your own, like instead of a Foreman grill, a Jimmy the Model grill.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes.
Jimmy the Model Soda Stream.
Right.
Love it. Okay, you guys.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. And we hope you have a great rest of your week. I have a feeling we'll be back next Thursday. That's kind of like 9 days or so. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's really good.
I think that's a good timeline. I love that.
Okay. Goodbye,
So we'll
old
see
friends.
you. Take care.